Welcome everybody to session 3 of Shadow over Gloomshire, a multi-session adventure for Dragonbane. Last time we had gone, we had found a tunnel from the town well that led to the north, and we went down that tunnel and found that it emerged in the graveyard of Gloomshire, emerged in a small crypt. And we came out and we saw the groundskeeper, a man named Bones, and he was leading a group of 3 like undead beings. Had them tied by ropes and was leading them somewhere, presumably to put them back to bed. Well, he saw us and came over and talked to us, and we kind of got the feeling that maybe Bones wasn't exactly alive either. Whatever's going on in Gloomshire is having a strange effect with the locals. We went and explored a large mausoleum, and there we found the wight of Augustus Van Walden, one of the scions of the Van Walden family, who seems to run things in Gloomshire. We also encountered 3 vampire relations of his, including Lise von Walden, who we had battled earlier in the previous session, and she had managed to escape in bat form. Well, we fought them again. We managed to vanquish Augustus, as well as I think we took down one of the vampires, and Lise and another one left. And then we, badly banged up, we looted the mausoleum, as one does, and we decided to go back to town to rest and recover before we went any further. So back to town, we did a little shopping, and we managed to craft a magical sword for Pio using a ruby that we found in Augustus's crypt. And you now have Leaping Thunder, an enchanted sword that Pio can use with her profound leaping ability. So should be fantastic. Let's pick up the action right there, and let's go back to Gloomshire. And here we are. All right, so we've done some shopping. Anything else we want to do in town before we head back to the cemetery? It sounds like, and we've gotten some information about this Temple of the Blue Rose. Sounds like in olden times there was a paladin of the Blue Rose named Fiona, and she battled a demon named Morrigan, and it cost her her life, but she managed to banish Morrigan, and Fiona's body was interred in the Temple of the Blue Rose. The order then disbanded with the death of Fiona, and that temple has fallen into a state of ruin and decay. But we have heard through various villagers that Conrad von Walden has recently been making repairs to the temple. In fact, he hired a townsperson named Jurgen to go and help out, and now Jurgen's wife says he's not returned, and she's concerned about the fate of her husband. We've not gone into the Temple of the Blue Rose, but we did see it in the graveyard. Other than that, we know that the von Waldens, Conrad has not been seen for quite some time. His parents, Lise and his father, failing to recall the name, we slew him, took his head off, and banished him. Edgerin, I think it was, or Edgar von Walden. He is deceased, but Lise still wanders the areas and environs of Gloomshire and around. Where do we go from here? It's probably about 11 in the morning, Gloomshire time, but because of the overcast and gloomy skies, one never really sees the sun.
Did we mention that we went to the council hall as well?
Yeah,
yes,
we killed all the vamps
correct.
there.
Yeah, we went to the council hall, and down in the bottom of the council hall, we found the city council that had been basically placed in coffins there. They had signed over all control of the town to Conrad von Walden. I think that's close to where we ended, was after going into the council hall. Excellent, thank you. So nowhere.
Yeah, we found out that it looked like they were forced into signing over to Conrad.
Exactly.
So maybe Conrad's not such a good guy.
Mm-hmm. In fact, when we went to the von Walden mansion in the first session, we went up to his his room at the top of the tower, and we found various occult documents, and some that were how to raise a demon from the abyss, how to call one forth, and we saw the name Morrigan written in his notes, and it sounds like he's maybe tampering with old things that should be best left undisturbed.
So fairly random, but how long were they brewing that beer, local beer from the graveyard slop?
Good question.
Right.
It seems like that's been going on for an indeterminate amount of time. No one's ever really truly said. That may have been the way things have been for a long time, but recently the dead have started walking, and so maybe now that's not such a good idea, but the locals are so used to it, they just continue to drink it. Maybe there's something to that. The Gloomshire Ale.
Is anyone interested in going to the brewery just in case?
Yeah,
I was a little off.
I was just about to say, like, that's the one place in town I think we haven't visited is the brewery.
Yeah. Let's go check out the brewery. We head there, and this is a brick building with a large chimney that billows smoke. Here they brew the pride of the village, Gloomshire Ale, a bitter and dark brew with a strong herbal flavor. The barley is imported from outside Gloomshire, and it's run by a halfling merchant named Bosco, who bought the business together with the secret recipe. Now, the door is locked, and Bosco comes to the door and says, no visitors, no one is allowed in, unless it's on official Gloomshire business.
It is.
What proof have you? Have you something from the von Walden family? They run things in town now.
Is there a von Walden family anymore?
Well, Conrad, of course. He's been running things.
When's the last time you saw Conrad?
When did I last see Conrad? He brought in a few barrels of water from that we source locally for the ale. I want to say it was probably a week ago. I think I saw him. Yes, about a week ago.
Yeah. He's been missing, and we've been asked to find him.
He's certainly not here. I can assure you of that. And he kind of stands blocking the doorway.
You know you have a potential health hazard on your hands here, right?
Oh no, we sanitize everything. We boil the water and equipment and
from the source. From your actual
the source
of your water.
The Gloomshire spring is where Conrad gets it. Yes.
In a graveyard pond.
Oh, this is the first I'm hearing of this. Graveyard pond? No, nonsense. It comes from the mountains.
It is not, and I mean, unless you want us letting everyone else know, you may want to let us investigate to at least kind of make sure that there's no evidence that that's actually the case.
Ooh, give me a persuasion roll with a boon. Thank goodness for the boon. He says, look, we don't need to have any trouble. Nothing that will stop the production here, of course. We're in the middle of a batch. I can show you around. I can't let you into certain areas that must remain clean. We can't have any contamination in there, as you would understand. Come, I'll show you. And he takes you into a few different rooms. The first room is a storage room, and there's barrel upon barrel of Gloomshire Ale. This is our most recent batch, wonderful stuff. The town folk will go through this in short order. There's not much to do in Gloomshire, but feel sad and drink, and so I've been making a killing. Bad choice of words. I've been really making a lot of money here. You're welcome to have some if you like to try it. See for yourself that it's very good. And he offers to tap a keg for McAnder.
I'm okay. I stick with brandy. Thank you, though.
Yeah, well, of course. We haven't any brandy. Doesn't sell as well as the ale. Let me show you.
My compatriots, they may want some.
Well, look at these two froggy folk here. I dare say you've an eye for an ale, if I'm not mistaken, eh? And he looks at Pio and Zaba.
It's a little too early for drinking.
Too early for drinking? You're not from Gloomshire, are you?
No.
What about you? And he looks at Pio.
No.
No. Well, these two cats, they lick things all day long. Wouldn't you like to lick the inside of a glass of Gloomshire ale? He looks at Flavius and Perlin.
And oh no, I don't hold my liquids as well as I used to. I shouldn't have a drink now.
Yeah, old bladders, I understand. What about you? You look like a noble spirit. Surely this Gloomshire ale is not beneath you, my lord, he says to Flavius and bows low.
I think Flavius is just sighs and says, well, I'm more accustomed to fine wines, you see, but I wouldn't want to let the party down. I'm quite curious.
Good.
And he'll try some.
He goes and pours off a nice foamy mug, and he even pulls out a little wooden stick to clean the top of the foam off so it's nice and level with the rim. And he hands it to you like he's passing over a baby. Here you go. Some of our finest. And he stands there with his hands clasped, just waiting for your positive reaction. And give me an intelligence roll, Flavius.
Curious. I was expecting a constitution.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. You look at it, and you give it a smell. And it smells fine. It's got that weird kind of flowery scent. It's almost like, when someone wears too much perfume because they're trying to cover up body odor, or, if it's an old person, just the general slow decay of their body over time. It smells like that. Like, someone's using some sort of fragrance or aromatics to try and hide the underlying note of basically Graveyard Pond. But it doesn't smell horrible. It just smells like it's being masked with too much flavoring. The coloration looks right. There's no bits floating in it. Looks like ale. If you consume some, you can give me that constitution roll with a boon.
And he will, with the most skeptical look ever. He's already raised a glass. He couldn't not.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
That was a wow. Oh my gosh. The other one was a demon.
Do you want to push that roll?
It's a little early, but you know what? Why not? Curiosity killed the cat.
Right.
There you go.
That Gloomshire ale just about killed the cat. You drink it, and the taste is okay. It's got a kind of sickly sweet end to it, a little finish there that just kind of clings to the back of your throat. It's not bad. It's got good alcohol content and good flavor. The burps though are a little bit like swampy sort of sulfury burps. If you should you deign to even allow yourself to burp, it's got a bit of a bad burp to it, but it tastes okay. Tastes all right. Just for fun, give me one more Constitution roll, and I'm going to roll just for nothing in particular. You need to beat a 5. No pressure.
Oh, geez. No pressure.
Oh, that was close.
Oh my god.
That was close. Okay. You don't know it, but some processes are maybe working their way through Flavius right now. Maybe some sort of parasite or some such, but you're not aware of this.
Yes, adequate. It's not great. I wouldn't recommend it.
Not great? Why, oh. Well, it's probably not up to your standard, I'm sure, but, for the plebeians that live in town, it'll be just fine, I'm sure. Let me show you where we get some of the other materials, some of the sourced materials. He takes you back
How does the village get fresh water? If it's surrounded by undead, where do you guys get your fresh water from?
Well, we set out rain buckets, and we catch a lot of the rainwater that comes down. And that's where we get most of it. We used to have a well, but the well has been dry for a good 2 years or so.
But rainwater's not enough for a brewery.
No, so like I mentioned, Conrad brings in barrels from a spring in the mountains. He arranged to have deliveries brought in. I can show you those barrels. Come with me.
So he flies over the forest and avoids the dead?
He's very brave, I suppose. He says they don't seem to bother him. He doesn't go out at night. It's a half a day's journey there and half a day's journey back. And you don't even need to make an intelligence roll. You know the nearest mountain's got to be a 2-day walk from here. So, especially if you have a horse and a cart, it's at least 2 days to get to the mountains if there's some sort of mountain spring. And I think we all know that he's bullshitting us here, and or at least he has been lied to by Conrad, and he hasn't put 2 and 2 together that Conrad might be, not telling the truth about where this comes from. But he takes you back into a room where he has these barrels. And he says, Conrad brings these in. As you can see, we're getting low, and there's only 3 or 4 barrels in here and a bunch of empties with the tops taken off. Sometimes when we get this out, there's a bit of sediment in there. I suppose that's true of any spring. The minerals come up and whatnot. But we filter it out. I run it through a piece of cloth and get out all the impurities.
Does it look like grave soil?
I honestly wouldn't know what that looks like. It's I guess grit, maybe? And I can show you. Look. And he takes you over to one barrel where he puts all of the residue. And looking in there, you see it's filled with basically soil, and there's a lot of little white fragments in there that looks almost like seashell or something, little broken pieces of shell.
That's dirt and bone.
Yeah.
Soil and bone.
Yeah, it's pretty clear that's what you're seeing in there. He says, I don't know about bone. I suppose, maybe quartz, probably. Some sort of quartzite rock, I'm sure.
Yeah, there's no rocky outcroppings in this area. There would be no reason for quartz.
Well, I'm not a geologist. I merely make the ale. You'd want to speak to Conrad, I'm sure.
What's a geologist?
It's someone who studies geos, I suppose.
I see.
I think you're more of a poisoner, maybe a mistaken poisoner, but this is not
poison.
Serviceable.
Poison, he says. Oh, and he scoffs.
Bone and soil.
Absolutely,
you're serving people bone and soil. This is absurd.
If I serve you a joint of lamb, it's got bone in it as well, doesn't it? You just eat around it.
If you call a rat a ham, it's not ham. It's a rat.
Well, I'm not a chef, so I'll take your word on it. Look, I've got a very nice business. I've got good things going here. I don't want to rock the boat. I can give you some money. I think that's how this works. If I give you money.
While this is going on, while he's showing the barrels and arguing about the soil and the bone, can I sort of sneak off and try to access the areas he said we weren't allowed to go into?
Yeah, give me a sneaking roll, and you can add a boon because he's kind of flustered. Talking.
If I see him doing that, I'll be more boisterous too and offensive.
Perfect.
I'll just try to.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, so Zaba, you managed to slip through a door that is marked with a small piece of slate, and in chalk is written "restricted area."
Nice.
And you get through that doorway, and it's relatively dark in here, but it's a large holding room, and there are not barrels, but there's bottles in here. And you've not seen any bottled ale. It all comes in the barrels. If you pick up any of the bottles, they're full of liquid, but it's dark in here. You can't quite see what's in there, and they're corked. There's no wax seal over the cork, so you could presumably just pop a cork out if you liked.
Yeah, I'll pop one and sniff it.
Yeah, give me an intelligence roll. Nice. It's blood. You can smell that irony smell of blood.
Yeah, I know that smell.
Mm-hmm. If you had rolled a dragon, I might tell you it smells like aristocratic blood.
What's going on here?
Oh.
I'm wondering. I'm gonna
feeding-
take one of these with me.
Yeah.
Are they feeding the townsfolk the Von Walden blood?
Yeah, they're transforming the townsfolk or something like that. This is nefarious.
Should we burn the brewery down?
I mean, I think we need to tell I don't know how they're going to take it. Who doesn't want to drink in a time of woe? But
right.
I think we need to tell
the last time I told somebody the last time I told the townsfolk something, they brushed it off. I told them that they were being ruled by vampires, and they said, whatever, doesn't matter. So I'm not sure that they're going to care much about the booze being weird.
Yeah.
At what point are they more vampire than human at this point?
That's the problem. Are we saving them from themselves?
Right. Do I find anything else back here?
Yes, you find. I'm going to roll on the treasure table. You find 50 gold coins, 80 silver coins, and 5 copper coins. It's all in a bag, and the bag is velvet, and it's embroidered KVW.
Yeah, I'll definitely take that.
Yoink.
Yep. And then I guess I'll sneak back out with the rest of the group.
Excellent. As McAnder sees that door open, you turn and reposition yourself to force Bosco to look away from the door as Zaba slips out. And you took the bottle of blood as well. Yeah. When you get out here, you can see it's a green glass bottle, and that red blood takes kind of a blackish hue through that green glass. But you can see clearly this is blood. Looks a little bit like wine, but you smelled it, you know what it is. Bosco at that point is saying, "Look, I'm not above a bribe. I'm happy to pay you to make this all go away. Does that sound okay?"
It's a little obvious. It's a little obvious that you're not above a bribe.
Well, thank you. And he kind of scratches his head for a minute. Wait. Well, how much will it cost?
What are you doing with these bottles of blood?
Bottles of... No, that's Von Walden vintage. It's wine from their cellars. Was brought here by Conrad.
It's blood. I know.
Would you like to drink some?
No, I'm okay.
Alba, why don't you pour him a glass if it's nice vintage?
I got cases of it.
I have an ulcer.
What's going on
shouldn't
here?
Drink that. Look, I don't know what to tell you. That should be wine. Perhaps it has corked and has turned into vinegar. Is the best I can guess.
Come on, you're red-handed. Just let it go. Let it go.
Look, whatever you do, don't say anything to the city guard. If I'm arrested for this, I'm a dead man. The city guard, they're complicit in all this. I'm the victim here. I used to run a very normal brewery, and Conrad came in and said he's running things now, and he gave me money and a recipe and just said, put this bit of wine in with the ale and I'll bring you the water, and I just do as I was told. And the money has been great. If you report this to the guards, though, my life will be forfeit. And could you live with that on your conscience? I ask you.
You've been willingly poisoning your entire town for some money.
Money, a lot of money.
I don't think.
But when the town eats you, what are you going to do with that money?
Ooh, I think I'm going to leave town today. I think that's probably for the best. I'll lock the door so that no one drinks any more of this ale. And if Conrad asks, tell him I was eaten by a wolf. But I think I'm going to leave town. Would that be fair?
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Just letting somebody who...
Yes, it's very okay.
She, like, looks to Zaba and Makander, like, looks around.
Well,
I don't think we should let him go.
It wouldn't be okay in my town, but the guards, this whole place is complicit.
I mean, what would you like to do with him?
She sort of tilts her head.
Do you want to kill him?
Oh, no, mercy
No.
is always the best approach, I understand.
I don't want to kill
Do you-
him, but...
Do you want to tie him up and hang him upside down?
Ooh, no, I get dizzy. Perhaps you can, maybe just give me a stern warning and a lecture?
Okay.
Oh.
I guess that's all we can do, really.
I've been chewed out before. I know how this goes.
Well, and we should, of course, confiscate all of the wealth that he has earned. That would certainly teach him.
Ooh,
Absolutely.
that's not part of
Yes.
being chewed out. That's extortion.
You
That's-
leave with nothing.
Nope, you will leave with nothing.
Nothing. I suppose that's better
Or you
than,
don't leave.
than not leaving
Yeah.
at all.
And
I already grabbed this
good luck
bag.
leaving town today. I hear that there's wolves about.
There's always wolves about. What time is it? It's about lunchtime. That'll give me about 6 hours. If you let me go now, I will leave now, and we can put a lock on the brewery. No one will come in for any more ale.
I'm agreed to this.
Yep,
I
that
don't know
sounds
the rest
fine.
of you.
Empty your pockets.
He looks down dejectedly at his pockets and he says, "Oh, but it's just a little money for the road, something to get me by in case I need to stop for some bread or something like that."
Well,
You
you
get
have so
one
much
gold.
beer here.
Yeah, you can take a case of this Gravewater beer with
Oh,
you.
I don't drink the stuff. I'm a teetotaler. I abstain. Look, all I've got in my pocket is just some traveling money. That's all I need. Everything else here is you're more than welcome to take. I see. Is that my velvet bag there? I think you've taken.
Yep.
My money as it is.
Doesn't have your initials on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
not my initials. No. Oh, no.
No. So it's,
Look,
I'm gonna pick him up and hang him upside down and start shaking him.
when
empty his
you
pockets.
pick him up and shake him, a few things spill out. An emerald falls out of his pocket. This thing's the size of his fist. Probably worth 200 gold pieces at least. You also pop out a... Let's see if I've got it here. Is it? Yep, you pop out a ruby.
Oh wow!
Falls out of his pocket, along with 6 silver coins. He says, "Oh, it's just traveling money. Those are family heirlooms. They're just pieces of glass. They're worthless. And these are cut and polished. These are valuable gems."
we let him leave with 1 silver.
I think whatever gets him bread and water for his trip by foot.
He walks out of the brewery, locks the door, and hands you the key. Takes one last look at his life's work. Turns back at you, tears welling in his eyes. Says, "I suppose I should thank you for this. but I want to get a head start. Daylight's wasting, so I'll simply bid you farewell. And he gives you a little mock salute and then begins to dash up towards the village square.
So, a lot of these people have been drinking this for a while. What about all the festival people at the very beginning that we ushered inside? Have they also been drinking?
They probably just started drinking, but it's only been like 2 days. Everybody else in town's been drinking this for a few weeks.
Okay. I wonder if there's a way we could sort of warn them, but not the locals. The locals probably won't have much to say about it, but the people who just arrived here probably want to know.
What about taking a bottle to the Chapel of Light and asking them?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. They might not know about this,
or at least maybe they there's something they can do with it. I don't know.
Right.
Do you destroy the brewery?
I mean, it's locked.
I think we destroy any inventory they have other than the ones that we want to bring to the chapel, and then just lock the brewery. We don't have to destroy it.
Maybe take
Just
axes,
empty all the barrels.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly.
You smash all the bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watch as the cats jump away from the liquid pouring out.
The floors are slick with the ale and the blood, and you step out of the brewery content that you have stopped the supply of whatever this drug is that the villagers have been happily drinking for quite some time. You take the bottle to the Chapel of Light, and Minerva is there. She runs the chapel, and she sees you come in with this bottle. And she says, "Well, I've not seen you since the last time you were here. How goes the mission? I believe you had come to tell me that the von Waldens were vampires, yes? Have you found out any other information that might be relevant?"
I'm staying silent because I haven't met them before.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
only
you weren't there?
Perlin and Flavius and Pio, I think, were there.
I was there.
And
Zaba.
Zaba was there, yeah. Yeah, I think McAnder went to the barracks instead.
That's right.
Correct.
Have you found Conrad?
No, we have not. But we did find some interesting things going on at the brewery.
Oh.
And we also have reason to believe that Conrad is not the savior of the town that perhaps we had hoped.
I have had my doubts. The town was once receptive to my message, but of late, and you can see you're the only ones here in the chapel, services have been, poorly attended. Myself and Chadwick were the only ones here. Except for you. You've been here more than anyone else in town has over the past several days. And you look up, and if you recall, in the Chapel of Light, there's a beautiful stained glass ceiling. And whatever diminished light there is outside, that seems to still glow and provide a nice, lovely light in here. And she says, yeah, the locals don't come here much anymore. I think they don't have time for things like this.
You don't drink the ale here, do you?
Oh, no. I do not partake in such things. Drunkenness is not akin to godliness, if you ask me. No, Chadwick
yes,
and I abstain.
yes. Well, that is most fortunate. You may be one of the last few remaining who have not undergone a terrible process.
What process do you speak of?
Well, we are suspecting that perhaps the Van Waldens have been adding their blood into the ale of the town, And when this is ingested by the townsfolk, we believe it might cause vampirism.
Now, Flavius, about this time, you realize what you drank earlier, and you feel this churning in your guts, like, you just had a bad burrito, and you're thinking, oh, what have I done? But you trust in your acute constitution that it will likely prevent any harm. After all, you only took a sip. These people have been drinking this regularly for days on end. But you partook of some Gloomshire ale. And she says, well, I'm not surprised. Everyone, in fact, has been acting strangely, and they don't come in here. They used to come, and they would squint and blink and say it's far too bright in here. They like the shadowy atmosphere outside, and my call for worship has been unanswered by all in town. I wish Conrad were here to set things aright and to answer some urgent questions.
I don't think Conrad's going to set things right. I think he might be part of the conspiracy.
Well, then what are we to do? How do we fix this?
Does your chapel have any power?
Well, I can heal minor diseases and minor wounds, and I can comfort the afflicted and the downtrodden. But gone are the days of Fiona and the paladins of the Blue Rose. Those days are in the past. I haven't the scantest amount of faith compared to Fiona. Would that we had her.
No power to exercise these potential possessions.
No, I'm afraid not. Not that I know of.
What about the temple? Would there be anything at the temple that we could procure that could help?
Well,
didn't we not go into the temple?
Yeah, we've not been.
We never did.
She says, "Well, perhaps yes. In fact, in the temple, you'll find the Fiona's grave, and it is said that there was a sword, a weapon of some sorts." Hidden somewhere in the temple with Fiona. What was it called? It was it was a sword. I can't believe I'm forgetting the name of this blade. It belonged to was it Corbin? I think it was the paladin Corbin. He was a fierce paladin. Both he and Fiona, they fought a great many things, but it was Fiona that destroyed Morrigan. The sword, it's I don't remember. It's been too long. What was it? Oh, the Blade of Purity. Yes, that was it. I was hoping somebody would roll that. Yes, Perlin, you recall the Blade of Purity.
Yes, that sounds right. As from the bard's tale that we've heard, that does sound familiar.
And it's in. You think it's in that tomb?
It has to be. It's only been spoken of in legend. I don't think anyone has seen it since. If that blade is there, it can purify this town. Whether through the holiness of the blade or through the sharp edge, separating the wheat from the chaff, as it were.
You mean killing everybody?
Well, perhaps some are beyond redemption. Not all, I hope, but perhaps that sword may show us who is still well, or who is worth redemption, and who is beyond. If you ask me, the local militia, the guards, I don't trust them.
And you shouldn't. When I went to tell them that they were being ruled over by vampires, they laughed me out of the barracks.
Yeah, I've seen them scoff at my concerns as well. I told them that I worried that Conrad was... Well, he was slipping. He was a good boy when he was younger, but then he he began to ask me a lot of questions about Fiona and her battle, but he seemed more interested in her opponent, Morrigan, the demon. And she kind of whispers the word. And, well, it became a fascination of his, almost an obsession. And then he just stopped coming into town, and I worry that perhaps he's gotten himself mixed up with something terrible. If that is the case, perhaps the Blade of Purity is the answer for that as well. I was able to cleanse one of the vampires in town. One of the Van Waldens was brought here by some villagers a few days ago, and we cleansed them with fire and light from this great window up above.
You mean you actually removed the condition of vampirism?
Well, I daren't say that I removed it as much as
Cleansed it.
Cleansed it, yes. That person
right.
It finally has rest.
Gotcha.
It sounds like we're destined to go back to the graveyard then.
Yep.
Indeed.
Do be careful. The forest here is swarmed with Stygian wolves and the very dead that prowl these forests at night. You'll find them there, day or night.
It's okay. We know a shortcut.
Oh.
I know. I would say it's a long cut.
A safe cut.
Well,
Yeah.
may you go with all of the blessings of Fiona and all of the gods of light and purity.
Thank you.
If I can be of any assistance, please let me know.
We will.
What say you?
Well,
Shall we head to the graveyard?
Yes. Before we leave, however, perhaps this priest would like to offer Flavian some sort of blessing. They might need it if this vampirism is to be true.
Ooh, well, I don't want to be disintegrated, yes, but I did partake of a little bit of that ale.
You did. How much is it? Is a little bit.
It's just a sip, like a connoisseur. I'm no plebeian.
Well, you will hopefully be all right, but I'll do what I can. And she places her hands close to you, and then she says, "May I place my hands upon you?"
Of course.
And she puts both hands on either side of your head, almost holding your head carefully, and she begins to intone the gods and goddesses of light, to bring their light down upon this noble soul. And everyone is amazed as you see light beginning to come down through that window. Now, Perlin, give me an animism roll. You notice that she was casting a spell. She was casting the light spell, essentially, but it seems to be magnified by that window. You do hear some purring as the healing light and those hands are washed over Flavius. And Flavius, give me a healing roll with 2 boons.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. You feel a burning along the length of your esophagus, from your tongue down to your stomach. You feel a burning, but it's a cleansing burning, a purifying burning. It's intense, but it's not painful. It's actually very comfortable and soothing. And then instantly you feel a lightness in your body, as though a heavy weight has been lifted. And Minerva opens her eyes and says, it is finished. Yes. The issue will ail you no longer. You only partook of a small amount, and thankfully the goddesses of light deemed you fit for survival. There was a chance that you might have been incinerated, but I'm glad that did not happen.
Yes, I'm meant for greater things. Thank you.
Yes, of course, and don't drink the ale in town. Where to now?
To the graveyard.
You take
Yeah.
the well
back?
again?
Real quick,
I think so.
do we think we need that bottle of blood?
Can we leave it at the chapel, maybe, as a...
Just make sure you tell her it's not wine.
Yeah. Just because I'm full up and I was thinking of dropping it off and then maybe buying another explosive flask.
Yeah, it will be safe there at the safest place in town will be there. She will
Okay.
keep it under close watch, and when she carries it or takes it from your hands and moves past the light coming down from that mirror, you can see that bottle, the bubbles beginning to form in that blood. And she looks at it curious and then continues moving on and see those bubbles die down.
Nice. And then how much was an explosive flask? 25?
The explosive flask is 25.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to buy another one of those.
If you guys want to divvy up the emerald and the ruby, that's a total of 400 gold.
Wow.
So that's what, not quite 100 each. 400 into 5 is what, 80? 80 gold each?
Sure.
And then into the tunnel.
Yes, Pio's rich now.
Yep.
Wow.
You climb down the well. You've done this a few times, and a few townspeople are watching you with curiosity. There they go again. And you head down into the well, and you find that tunnel. Now, you had just been down here maybe 10 hours ago. You still see your footprints. You don't see any prints over yours. Nothing else has crawled through here in that time. But you managed to make your way back to the graveyard. And I will take us there. And we are in the crypt up here in the upper right that's circled in red. That's where we come out of. Now, if you recall, there was also a tunnel in the mausoleum that seemed to lead north as well. We did not go down that tunnel.
I think we skipped the mausoleum.
Yeah, I prefer to avoid the mausoleum this time around.
I think Pio would definitely want to avoid the mausoleum.
I think we both fell in the mausoleum, so...
Yeah, that was a tough fight.
Yeah, it was.
All right, where to from here?
I mean, should we take that northern track that goes by Bones Hovel and what is it?
Yep.
There's the gazebo
Of
of
the
the
Rose.
the overgrown
Yeah.
pond.
Sounds good to me.
As you go past Bones Hovel, you don't hear any noise coming from there. Bones, that's where he lives, but doesn't seem to be home at the moment. There's a couple of windows. They're sooted over, but if you get up close and peek in, you could have a look in there. If you choose to, or we can continue on down that path towards the temple.
Well, perhaps Perlin will knock upon the door and see if anyone answers.
You give it a little rap. There's no answer.
Well, I don't believe Bones is home currently. Perhaps we should continue on.
You make your way down the pathway, and you can see just in front of you to the right, overlooking the pond, is a stone gazebo that used to be a place for mourning and reflection. There's a stone bench, a table, and several pots of black roses. And most of the gazebo is overgrown with this rose bramble bush. It seems to have a figure in those rose brambles. It looks like there's a woman, a body of a woman in there, and she's moving her head and neck around, and she opens her eyes, and she's looking. It looks like she's trying to speak, but tears are coming out, and she can't seem to get the words out. You see that she wears a heart-shaped golden necklace, and she's inside the gazebo, tangled in these thorns and vines.
Oh my god.
Nice, Perlin. What are you curious about?
Well, Perlin is wondering if this woman is undead or if she is living.
You've not seen anything like this before. You're not sure exactly. She looks like maybe she's living. You can see a pulse pumping through her veins. You can see a pulse in her neck. You see that little delicate movement as you study closely.
Well, his second thought would be if this is perhaps a spirit, but otherwise he wouldn't know what this is.
I mean,
You say she had a locket around her
Yes,
neck?
she does.
Do we recognize it? Have we seen a similar one before?
Give me an intelligence roll.
ooh,
Ooh, you do recognize the locket. You have seen it before. It was in the Von Walden house. She lifts her hand like she's gesturing. Come see me. Come here.
would our
It's-
best course still to be go to the temple? Whatever we do may solve the gazebo.
Yes, I think that's a good idea. I think if we interfere here, it might alert someone, perhaps some of those vampires that we'd rather not deal with right now.
Yeah. If we saw
I
that.
don't want another mausoleum situation.
We saw that at the Van Waldens before.
As you begin to move by, she reaches out her arms, and you hear a raspy voice say, "Help me!" Do you continue on to the temple, or do you attend to this poor woman?
Should I just throw an explosive flask on the gazebo?
If she's cursed or something is holding her, I think if we can solve this, we can free her.
I don't know. I'm suspicious.
I say we just pass on. It goes against my instincts, but I prefer to.
Well, the fact that I recognize the locket from being in the Van Walden house makes me think it's, a vampire or somebody related to that family, and it's some kind of trick.
But she's asking for help. We should help. No?
I mean,
okay.
I won't stop you from being the hero.
I think Theo would try to help.
If you wanna help, I'll back you up.
Worst comes to worst, it's just another vampire for us to take down.
That's right.
So
You go in to offer aid.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take us to a different map here. As you
Time for combat.
yeah,
A battle map.
as you go in to render aid, you see that she's not exactly what you thought when you first see. You see a woman, and she is wrapped in vines, beautiful roses. But then you see that the vines seem to be piercing her flesh with sharp thorns.
Can I do a myths and legends roll to see if I know what this is?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't use my book. That's okay. All good.
This looks like a a plant that has possessed this woman. It has bound to this woman and is using its own vines to inject its will into her. That this plant is somehow causing her to move, like it's like a marionette almost. It's moving her
Oh,
arms.
so the
and her
woman,
mouth.
the woman's already dead. Then it's just the plant.
It's well, you can't tell. You think that she might be in grave danger.
How do we remove the plant?
It's a lamplighter fish. That
Okay.
situation.
Yeah,
You think she is still alive? Because
I can't.
plant-
I can't tell, but
plants do burn. So like the
so do
explosive
people,
flash.
Zaba.
right.
Let's go ahead and draw
This is-
initiative cards, and we'll kind of tackle this.
Oh, no.
initiative.
We're being lured.
So much for helping people.
I would expect that you would help, because that is the sort of person that Pio is.
Yeah.
Perlin, let me have you draw a card for me, if you would. There we go. All right, so Zaba, you'll go first. You see Pio getting close, and you've got a bad feeling about this. You're not sure what to make of it. What would
But it
Zaba
hasn't
do?
actually.
Hasn't done
it
anything
hasn't-
yet. No, hasn't done anything.
Does it still look like it's asking for help, or is it like?
You give me a spot hidden roll, actually, Pio. That would be great.
Oh God, Pia's so bad at these. Okay. Oh yeah.
Did you get it? Yes. So when she said "help me," you saw it was a great struggle to get those words out, and no sooner had she said it than you noticed that many of the vines seemed to go into her mouth and wrap in her mouth with those sharp thorns, so that if she tries to speak again, it will pierce her.
Oh. I whisper to Zaba. She's definitely alive. That was her asking for help. The plant is trying to stop her.
I will slowly walk up and take out my sword and try to cut away at the vines without cutting her.
Make a roll with a bane with your sword.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Roll damage.
Oh, good damage too.
Solid blow. And that is with silver.
Yeah.
The plant takes 6 hit points of damage. And you hack away some of those vines, and her left arm comes loose, and she reaches out for your hand, trying to grab you. We will go to the sentient rose bramble. It will grab the target around a foot and hang it upside down, grappled. This has vines that stretch all through this area, so it can target any of you. It will go after Zaba. Well, that would make sense. Now, Zaba,
Yep.
you have already acted. If you have fast footwork, you can try to evade this. Otherwise, it will grab you and hang you upside down, grappled.
Yeah, I'll try to evade that.
Ooh, nice. So you can move 1 square if you like.
Yep. I'll start to move back.
And Flavius, your turn.
Okay. Surprisingly, I think he's going to play some music.
Nice.
Just dance backwards a little bit. I think he's still in range for everybody. Whoop. Okay. And that's boons for everybody, obviously.
Perfect. Makander, you now get a boon on any rolls you make.
I think Nicander's also going to do ill-tempered.
Nice. Go ahead and take angry, and that will be a extra boon.
And he will move in to kind of support Zaba. See if I can get him to move. Let's see what.
Nice.
And he'll attack he'll kind of slice at the vines.
Okay.
That is.
So double boon, yeah. Oh man, that was close. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice. Takes about half of that. The rose bramble will go, and now, curiously, it will regain some hit points here. Oops, wrong die. It has Zaba grabbed, and Zaba, you feel vines prick into you. You'll take 3 points of damage, and armor does not protect you from that. And the plant will gain 3 points. Let's see who it goes after here. There we go. And I need to mark Zaba as restrained. Goes after Pio. So Pio, you've not acted yet. You can evade this. If you want to use your action, or if you have fast footwork, you can also use that to get out of the way. Otherwise, it will wrap a tendril around you. You'll be grappled or restrained, and you'll take a little bit of damage every round until you break that.
Okay. Did Saba not evade the attack?
Yeah, how did it restrain me?
Oh, wait. Oh, you are correct. I'm sorry. Yeah, add those hit points back on. Let me take those away.
I will also use fast footwork to do my
Excellent.
or defensive, I guess.
Sorry, you
is
are not restrained.
actually I can you use defensive to evade? You can, right?
Defensive lets you parry.
Oh, just parry.
Yep.
Okay. So I can't evade it.
You
then
could
I'm
use
just
your
gonna
action to evade if you want, but then you wouldn't have a turn, and you would go next.
But then I'm grappled anyway, so I'd have to spend my action probably getting
Right.
rid of it. So I might as well just evade it, to be honest.
Okay.
So let's try. I have a boon, yes?
Yes, from the music. Oh, nice. All right, you can move 1 square.
I'll move forward.
And then that was your turn. Perlin.
Well, Perlin, he's starting to suspect that this rose bramble isn't evil, and that perhaps he'd be able to calm it by telling it to, persuading it to sleep, to relax, not to harm the living, but to rather go back to sleep.
You are an animist. You do believe everything has a spirit within it. Perhaps you can reach that. How do you propose? Is this a spell or a roll?
Well, first he's simply just trying to persuade it with his words to go back to what it needs to do, to simply grow its roots and take in sunlight and not to harm people.
So I will give you a bane on that, but you do get a boon from Flavius, so it'll be a straight persuasion roll.
And I have fine garments, the garments of an animist. Perhaps that is enticing to a plant.
You could just cast Fireball.
It does not drop the woman, but it takes a very keen interest in you. It has heard what you've said. It moves her off to one side, and a vine comes over and grabs her mouth and begins to move her mouth while other vines squeeze her lungs to force air out. And you can see vines around her throat that are manipulating her vocal cords. And it says, "My roots do not drink water. They need blood."
Well, can I still perform an action, or are we
Yeah,
considering
yeah,
that my action?
I'll give you an action. You were basically just talking to it.
In that case, I will insist that it goes to sleep, and I will cast sleep on it.
Okay. Nice. So it needs to make a will roll. This was power level 3, so it gets a Bane on the will roll. Oh, that isn't with the Bane. Let me roll that again. It passes. So it does not fall asleep. It will... Yeah, does not fall asleep. It goes limp for a moment, and you see her body sagging down to the ground, and then it slowly picks her back up, as though it felt the effects of that, but it was not enough to get it to succumb to your magic. Excellent idea, though. Let's do next attack. We'll whip a target with a tendril. It will whip Flavius. Ooh, all the way across. A tendril lashes out. Flavius, do you have fast footwork, or do you take this?
No, he's gonna take this. He's just playing his music. Poor thing.
And because I'm not close, I can't use Guardian, right?
Can't Guardian.
Okay.
The whip lashes out and welts Flavius. You're right into like the solo, and you're getting into it, and don't notice this huge vine come out and absolutely crush you. Let's go to the next round. Flavius, you're up. You want to switch so that you go more towards the end? Keep the song going?
Yeah, let me just... Yeah, he'll keep the song going. Switch with Makander, I guess, if he's willing.
Yeah. Oh, and
Sure.
She healed.
McKenna's just gonna bash.
Yeah, I was just looking for the last initiative. Because, the bard wants to go first and then last, ideally.
All right, Makander, you're up.
Okay, so is the song still playing?
Yes. So still get a boot.
Okay, awesome.
Nice. Ooh, good hit. Nice. You see a little blood, literal blood, come out of the vines as you smash many of them away. This attack will be against... We'll see who, and I'll roll to see what the attack is. It goes against Zaba. It will try to grab you, Zaba, and hang you upside down. Do you try to evade this?
Yeah, I use fast footwork.
Okay.
Oh, do I get a boon on that?
You do.
Cool.
Nice. You can move one square if you like. And then Pio, you're up. What has Pio got for us?
Oh, sorry. Look. I'm going to do a leaping strike at the
Fire sword.
vein, or the vines. Yeah,
Yes.
with fire sword. We've been waiting all this time.
And it will do an additional, or if you roll a 1 or a 2, it's a dragon. And I think
Yep.
we buffed the damage on it slightly as well.
So, all right. So let's see. We do my leaping thunder.
And you get a boon on
Slash-
that as well.
Do I get 2 because of music or no?
Yes. So you get 1 for the leap and 1 for the music.
And it's an enchanted weapon, and there's additional fire damage or no?
No, so I've actually calculated in additional
Gotcha.
damage to the amount of damage
Okay.
that it does.
So it's great.
But
Wow.
I do know that it is fire. Oh, we'll take the
Raise
dragon.
Yay!
Nice.
2 19s. Oh my goodness.
Now, because it's fire, it's going to take full damage. If you can do 12. it'll take it down.
Hiya! Oh, it says 1 right now.
Oh, click on roll damage, and then it will.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, there's. I don't think I could do less than 12 damage.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pio, how do you do it?
I think I see Zaba and Mikander start like hacking away at the vines and following their lead. Pio will like jump over them as it's raising up to speak with Perlin. She'll cut the vine, like some of the vines that are holding up the woman's body, and try to catch her as she falls, free of the vines as they burn away.
Nice. And she falls into your arms, and as the vines retreat from her, you see hundreds of little pinpricks all through her skin where those thorns have pierced her flesh. And she speaks in a dry, raspy voice, as though she is very, very dehydrated. And she says, "Thank you. Thank you. My love brought me here and gave me to this thing. Oh, poor Conrad."
Oh. This is Conrad's girlfriend?
Conrad?
Yeah, she says her name is Clarice Witherstone.
Oh, Witherstone. Not married yet.
They were not married yet.
You got good taste in men. Let's get her out of here.
He is my betrothed, or was. I don't know about now. Not after
You
this.
can do better.
Do we have to do a healing check on her to make sure that she's
Just
able
make
to?
sure she's okay.
Who's good at that? Because I am not.
Maybe Perlin?
Pia wave over Perlin. She needs checking out.
I can do healing too.
And you still get a boon. The song
Or Zaba.
is the notes are
I
set.
guess
I
just
have-
Merlin can look at them if
I have
they like.
bandages too.
Good point. Zaba or Perlin, come on over. Someone.
Okay.
Me no good at this.
With bandages and
We can both
and-
do it if you like.
Yeah, so
Sure.
normally it's
Is-
with a bane. If you have bandages, it's a straight roll. If Perlin's helping you, you get a boon.
Well, I also have the surgical instruments,
Ooh,
which would
so that's
be
an
a
extra
boon.
boon.
so, how many boons?
2 boons.
2 boons. Oh,
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 yeah, take the dragon.
Nice.
Nice.
2 dragons.
Or another dragon. Wow. You both got dragons. Yeah,
Nice.
she is. She suddenly looks a lot better as you put a little bandage on a few of these little cuts and scrapes, and she instantly looks better. The color is returning to her cheeks. She says, "Oh, thank you. Just, I want to get out of here. Can you get me out of here, please?"
yes.
We definitely can. The later it gets, I'm worried about not being able to get to the temple.
Well, how did you get here? Maybe I can go that way. I grew up in Gloomshire. I know the way.
Should we lead her back to the tunnel and then we can proceed?
I believe that's the best course of action.
I do recommend you wait for us at the inn. It's quite unsafe right now.
The Slippery
Or-
Fox. Yes, I'll go there. I've been craving a drink for a long time. I'm very thirsty.
Actually, why don't you go to the temple?
The temple. Oh yes, Minerva. Great
Yes.
idea. I'll go there. And you show her
Don't-
the way through the crypt.
No drinking, please.
No drinking. Is wine okay if Minerva has some wine?
It just
No.
whatever
No,
Minerva allows
Don't
you to
drink
have.
anything.
Okay. Just water.
Maybe even not that. Just see how long you can go without drinking anything. Go to the temple if you need to drink something. They can maybe purify it for you.
Yes, I'll speak with Minerva. She will tend to me. Thank you, my dear friends. And let's go back to our graveyard map here. All right. Do we head over to the Temple of the Blue Rose? Looks like some of you have done round rests. If anyone else needs to do a round rest, or if you want to sit for the 15 minutes and do a stretch rest, you can do that as well. Let's go to the temple.
I think so.
Yep.
Listen,
All right.
anyone objects?
The temple looms menacingly on the highest hill of the graveyard. Thick mist surrounds it, and a feeling of unease creeps in deeper with each step closer to it. Its wide stairs and dark gate do not look inviting, and the bell tower judges everyone in the vicinity with its gaping maw. Let me have Flavius give me an awareness roll. Do you push that?
Ooh, he's kind of airheaded. No.
It's pretty misty, pretty gloomy. This building seems to just loom up ahead of you. Once the most sacred building of the light-worshipping Order of the Blue Rose, the temple is now a twisted display of pure evil. Carrion crows circle the bell tower, cawing constantly. Everything inside is in disarray, and a thick layer of green miasmic mist covers the floor, seeping out into the graveyard. This definitely does not look like a peaceful place. Let's go to a map. And activate it here. Now, wide stairs lead up to a tall double door of oxidized copper. Crumbling pillars hold up the ceiling over the platform that runs along the exterior walls. Grotesque gargoyles stare down from above, their bizarre faces making even the most stalwart adventurer shudder, and a crow flies past, a bloody eyeball in its beak.
You want to check the, hey, what's that over there?
Right there. You just found something.
Uh-oh.
You see some skeletons lurking in the mist. Let me drag you into initiative. And I'm going to grab just a couple others here. There are others. You can hear the clatter of bones. You don't see them, but you know they're all around in this fell mist.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Have you guys go ahead and draw some cards. I think McCander is the only one who needs to draw. All right. McCander, you see the skeleton turn its head, joints creaking as it turns to look at you and regard you, and then it charges in. It's waving a short sword menacingly. This was likely once one of the warriors in Gloomshire, but now it is not but the walking and shambling dead. It will take a step in towards you, swinging its short sword wildly. Now that's going to be a hit. You can parry this, McCander. You can use defensive to not waste your action, or you can try to evade it, or you can just take the hit.
I'm curious. I want to see what they do. I'm going to take the hit.
He wails on you for 2 points of damage. It just clangs off of your armor and does no damage. Flavius.
We'll continue to play music.
Excellent. Is this boons?
Boons for everybody, yeah.
Okay.
But Flavius, if you move one closer to me, if anything attacks you, I can take the damage or take the attack. Just a heads up.
They do probably have bows. Yeah.
One sneaks in behind Zaba.
Zabababa.
And Zaba, it hits. Do you parry, do you evade, or do you take this hit? Or fast footwork, or defensive?
I'll do a fast footwork. And we get a boom.
Ooh.
No.
Do you push it?
I will not.
Okay, you take the hit. 3 damage. I'll apply that. It does not get through your armor either.
Okay.
Now, you hear the rattle of bones from far away. Perfect. McAnder, you're up.
I'll just smash the guy in front of me. Typical McAnder. And do we have music?
We do. So add a boon.
Okay. All right. So plus ill-tempered. I'd have to redo that, right?
Right.
So I'll spend the willpower and do that as well. And let me just spend that.
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, solid blow. In fact, nearly enough to... Oh, man, he's got 1 hit point. Nearly enough to drop it. It clangs back, and one of its arms is blasted off by that morning star. This guy... Grab this guy real quick. Okay, there we go. And he will fire a bow. And this bow will be at McAnder. He'll get a Bane because he's shooting through a target. And that's a miss. Zaba, you're up.
Okay, I'm just gonna swing at the guy right next to me.
Nice. Oof.
Damage.
Yeah, you absolutely blast this guy with your longsword. How do you take him out?
I imagine I cleave straight down, breaking through, like slicing through the rib cage, and everything just splits apart.
Awesome.
Nope.
Pile of bones.
Yeah.
Do you move? You've got movement if you want to take it. You can actually move 7 squares.
Yeah, I might actually. Not sure where though.
Whatever protects Perlin and Flavius.
Yeah, I just wanted to see where I could get like a good lay of the land, so I could easily go in whatever direction.
Okay.
I guess I'll go there.
This guy will fall right there, and he's going after Perlin.
I guess I should have stayed. Sorry.
Perlin, does he miss? Oh, that's a miss. Nice. Perlin, you are good. Pio, you're up.
All right. No leaping attack this time. Just walking up.
You still get 1 boon.
Just walking up and smashing.
Oh, that is another dragon. A 2 is a dragon on their enchanted sword. This will be another handful of 5-sided die. Sheesh.
Bonk.
Jesus.
Yeah, how do you absolutely annihilate that guy?
I think Pia just is like actually incredibly surprised, almost surprised that when she swings the sword, it cuts through the bone like it's not even there, and just like it starts charring and searing the bones as it cuts it in half, and they aren't able to like knit back together or come back together. They just fall and scatter.
That's awesome. And I think every swing of that sword has been a dragon so far. So, fantastic sword. You still have movement if you want to take it, Pio. You've moved 2. You've got 4 more squares if you want to use it.
Sure.
Nice.
That's it. I'll just slide in here.
You step into here, and this entrance is filled with strange tendrils that cover the walls and ceiling.
Oh.
And there is a doorknob that you can see up to the north, and it's shaped like a twisted demon. The knob on this door right here. These tendrils look a lot like those rose brambles that you saw earlier.
I think Pio will step out and then be like, "Okay, that's great. I'll pass my turn."
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then let's go to the next skeleton. This thing's moving unseen here. 4, and this guy will use his bow. And he's going to target Pio. And Pio, this is a hit. You have used your action. If you have defensive, you could parry this if you have a shield, or you can use fast footwork if you have it to try to get out of the way. Otherwise, this arrow is going to strike you.
I'll let the arrow strike me.
Ooh,
Oh,
hits for max
ouch.
damage.
Ouch!
You'll take 6 of that. I've gone ahead and applied that to you. Yeah, that one hit a vital spot.
Oh, okay. I accidentally double applied it. I see.
I
was like, I'm almost dead.
I'll undo the damage there.
Thank
there
you.
we go. Yep. And Perlin, you're up. So I actually didn't know that players could apply the damage themselves. That's good to know. I've never noticed. No, that's. I'll let you guys do it from now on.
Yes.
So, Perlin with a dragon with a sling.
We're rolling like crazy
Yeah.
today.
Look at that, Perlin.
Go ahead and apply
Wow.
that, Perlin.
A powerful sling.
I don't think I can apply the damage
It won't let you
myself.
deal damage. Maybe it's just if it's damage to you. So I'll deal that to the enemy. Yeah, you. How do you obliterate that guy?
A very well placed stone that shatters the skeleton's skull, I would assume.
Nice. And you've got movement if you want to take it, Perlin. You've got 6 squares. And we go to the next round. McAnder, you're up first.
Well, McAnder's feeling a little embarrassed that everybody else is wiping everything out.
Well, that guy's got 1 hit point in front of you. You hopefully you'll take him out this round.
Yeah, slings are smashing these guys.
You're doing great, McAnder.
Yeah, that doesn't help him at all.
Good effort. It's nice
If you need
that
any help,
they've
let me
also,
know.
they've also rolled dragons on their attacks. That definitely helps. But this will for sure take that guy out. Yeah, you obliterate that skeleton.
And then he's going to move back just to position himself
Perfect.
here. Actually, sorry. I'll stay right here just to block from getting to these people.
This guy's going to come up and swing at McAnder. Now this guy, he's going to take the boon to try and find a weak spot in McAnder's armor. He's aiming for a crease, and he misses because of the finding the weak spot. And this one will go for Pio. He will likewise find the weak spot. And no, that's a mishap with the demon. He tosses his weapon. He swings, and the weapon flies out of his hands and lands right here between McAnder, Flavius, and Perlin. There's a short sword. Pio, your turn.
Pio will kind of blink as the sword flies past her and Perlin, and then she'll turn around and just bop him on the head.
Nice.
Well, maybe we'll see.
Bop him for 26 points of damage.
Yeah, we'll see how much we bop. Oh, I actually missed.
Yeah, do you push that?
Nah, that's fine. I think my teammates will do good. I think she's so befuddled by the sword slinging past her, she just kind of misses.
I feel like his hand is still attached to the sword too.
Yeah.
It just breaks off.
This guy is not wanting to move past here. There we go. And he's going after Flavius. And Flavius, that's going to be a hit.
Now, can I take that attack with Guardian?
If you want a Guardian, yeah, you can kind of throw yourself in the way. You'll go ahead and use the willpower, and then this attack will hit you, and you can either take the damage or you can combine it with defensive and try to parry this.
All right, so first I'll take the Guardian. Let's just take it.
Take the damage? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me update the target. There we go. Does that get through your armor? It does not. I think you have 8 points of armor.
7 points. Yeah.
7 points. Oh, so exactly what it rolled.
Yeah.
Perlin, you're up.
Perlin will hurl another stone at the skeleton.
Seemed to work well last time. Ooh, nice. A solid blow. Not enough to finish it off, but definitely a good hit. And then you move up to where you can be guardianed. Nice. Flavius.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, he'll just keep playing music. I don't want to risk getting hit by moving away.
All right.
Wasting more willpower.
Zaba's turn.
Okay, gonna target that guy. I'm actually gonna pull out my light crossbow.
Nice.
And fire that. Because I have those silver crossbow bolts as well. And we get a boon, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
There you go.
There's a lot of skelly men.
Max damage.
So piercing.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, sorry. Piercing damage does half on these, but that's still enough to take him out.
Did that, so my light crossbow is 2d6 damage, right?
Yep.
And then I get a...
Crossbows don't have the agility bonus.
Right. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really sure
it.
why, but they don't. No crossbows do.
Damn, I thought I was about to get like 3d6.
Right. Oh, yeah, it was still ample.
Yeah.
You got movement if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll just go right here.
Okay. You guys have nearly whittled these skeletons down to nothing. This guy is going to move over there and then down to there. Nice. And let me see who he
Do I get an
targets.
opportunity attack or not really?
No, because he hasn't moved away from you. He got close,
Okay.
but just hasn't moved away. So this is either Flavius, Makander, or Perlin. It's going to be Perlin. I smell a guardian coming.
Yeah.
He will
Take the guardian
sword
again.
Perlin. We'll see if he lands. Yep, it's going to land if you want to guardian that. And then do
I'll guardian it.
you want to take the hit, Makander, or are you going to...
I'm going to guardian it. I'll take the hit.
Okay. Let me... Let's see. Update the target. There we go. Yep, does not get through your armor. Excellent.
Okay.
And now Makander is in his element. Surrounded is exactly where he likes to be. This guy's going to go right for Makander, and this is the one that was trying to find the weak spot. He's going to try again. And fails. Flavius, do you want to swap with someone further down the line, or you do have a bad guy right in front of you?
Yeah, in fact, I can just give them Banes. I think I'll do that. That's
Okay.
fun.
Just change
Don't
the
usually
song
do
to
that. The
bass.
music just takes a more menacing tone. Yeah,
Nice. It goes into a minor key. Zaba.
might be a bad idea. We'll see.
Zaba's turn. Well, especially
Okay.
if they're going to try to find the weak spot, maybe it's a good idea. Give them an extra bane.
So we don't have boons now. They have
Nope.
banes.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. I'm doing my long sword. Oh,
Ooh. Bet you wish you had those boons now.
I do. I do.
Do you push it?
Yeah. I want to. Oh wait, damn. Hold on. Back it
Oh,
up.
yeah,
I
yeah.
did that. I did that wrong.
Take that off and
Um,
then click push roll.
Yeah.
Nice.
There
That's
you
a
go.
Here we go.
Dang.
That's a hearty blow. How do you take that guy out?
Take his head clean off.
And then you can move as well. You still got a little bit of movement. Do you move up?
I'll
To,
just yeah.
yeah, to protect there. Perfect. Perlin. Nice. A brutal hit. And you've got a little movement. Perfect. Makander.
Alright, so Makander only has the one now from ill-tempered. Okay.
That'll do it, though. Nice. Oh, he's got one hit point.
A lot of these 11s, right?
Yep. So they're wearing studded leather armor, and that gives an extra 2 points of protection against bludgeoning. And yours is a bludgeoning weapon, so I think that's where they're getting a little extra armor effect there. The skeleton's turn. This one's going to go against Pio. It will get a bane on this roll. It's not going to find the weak spot.
Was it just trying to punch her?
Oh, fuck.
It doesn't have a short sword anymore.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have a sword. This is an unarmed attack,
Yeah.
so I'm going to have to... Thank you. I'm going to have to adjust the damage on this. So it'll be 1d6 damage. Pio, do you take this? Do you...
Nah, I'll take it since my armor should. Yeah.
Yeah, your armor should soak this. He hits you for 3.
Yeah, I have 4 armor, so.
Perfect. Pio, your turn.
All right, this guy after I guess he doesn't realize that his sword is gone, and he just hits me with his little nub.
Yeah, his closed
in the,
fist, like he's still got.
Yeah, in the chest. So I'm just gonna be like, these guys are not very smart, and then I will once again try to attack. Okay,
Yep, that's
another
another
crit.
Wow. This sword was meant to be in your hands.
Here we go. Smoosh.
Wow. Tell me that's not fun.
That is very fun.
How do you take that guy out?
Same as before, just like a hot knife through butter. Just
Flavius.
live here.
Sheepishly, I think he'll play the boons again.
Nice.
As much as it's just like there's just one left, whatever.
Yeah. So you got to switch up the song. You can't play the same tempo all the time.
This is
Makander.
true.
I mean, a little bit of a read and repent. Okay, here we go.
This guy's
Let's see if I
sitting
can
on
actually-
one hit point. So
Yeah, let's see if I can do this.
nice. It's got a little armor that will soak it, but that should be.
Even with a low roll.
I think that's gonna do it. Let me
Be amazing if it doesn't, though.
update target, and we will deal damage. Yeah. In fact, it did just enough. So, how do you take that guy out?
He just swings the Morningstar up, and it just takes the head off.
He
And then-
staggers around a few steps as though he's looking around. You know, what happened? Why can't I see? And then his body clatters down to the ground.
And then Makander tries to play it off. He's a little embarrassed.
Excellent. With that battle over, we've got the door to the temple open. Why don't we take our break here? Take an 8-minute break. When we get back, we will go into the Temple of the Blue Rose. See you all in 8 minutes.
With two-handed sword, I'm headed to the mountains to rescue the princess from the evil goblin. I ignore all the signs of impending danger because I'm a fighter and not some crappy ranger. 47 hit points and a high dexterity, 17 for strength. Kobolds are afraid of me, crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from mundane to a medieval caper. While in real life, my fate is unspoken. Hero roll of the dice, and my fate is unspoken. I locate the lair, but it doesn't make much sense to me. I think that the DM might be out to get me. A hero in armor and truth, bards tell my legacy. The flame of my torch illuminates the enemy. I win in the battle, hewing foes asunder. Deeper I venture, times I roll 20. The dragon goes down. The DM Bellamy. I leave with the princess. A satchel chock full of gold. We head to the tavern where my mighty tale unfolds. Crafted from numbers on living paper. I skip from the mundane to a naval caper. While in real life, my fate isn't spoken. Hero roll of the dice and my fate isn't spoken. The king he honored me with a mighty crossbow. It's blessed by the elves, he said. I thank him and I go. The life of a hero, struggling to stay alive. It's worth all the hardship though, 'cause now I'm a level 5. Level 5.
Okay, I am back. Go ahead and sound off if you're here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
We got Ubik.
I'm here.
And Ghost Monkey, I see you talking, but I don't hear you. Can you say hello?
Uh,
Oh, there we are.
hello?
Perfect. We are here. All right, let's go back into the action. We've got this door to the temple open. So this entry hall is filled with fleshy tendrils, thorny vines covering the walls and ceiling. The doorknob to the north is shaped like a twisted demon.
Maybe we throw some lamp oil in there? I don't know.
Looks like there is also a portcullis to the right and a door to the left. You can see through the portcullis. That looks like an iron gate bars the entrance to that room. There's a wide set of stairs leading down into the darkness of the catacombs. And on the walls are sculptures of saints, horribly disfigured and desecrated, and a ghastly howl rises from the underground, and the darkness appears to want to drag you down into the abyss. Now, Zaba, when you get up there, you see that door that looks like a demon's head.
Yes.
Do you turn the knob?
I examine it more closely.
Okay, give me a spot hidden roll.
What?
Yeah, it just looks like straight from Home Depot, just some sort of
Yeah.
demon skull knob. Looks totally fine.
I will.
Ooh.
Somebody else looking?
McAnder's like, wait a second. You
Okay.
see a bit of a black aura around this knob. It's very faint, but you think that thing is imbued with necrotic energy. Touch that, and you will feel it.
I wonder if we could smash it or without touching it.
Maybe, Perlin, do you have like a dispel magic spell?
I do know the spell of which you speak. However, I think I have a simpler option. I could simply cast a magical paw that would go and try the door.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
This is like the Dragonbane version of Mage Hand. Fetch. And a little disembodied, ghostly-looking paw reaches over and touches the knob. Now, when it does, the paw is racked with pain. And Perlin, you feel it in your mind. You think, oh, that really hurt. That really smarted. But the door unlocks and opens. Now, inside, you see the main hall. Destruction reigns here. Pews and candelabras are crushed and scattered all over the floor. Sculptures and priceless paintings have turned into the blasphemous effigies of leering demons. Wicked carrion crows peer down from the shadows in the arched ceiling, and menacing laughter can be heard. Several villagers' corpses are stuck to the walls or hanging from the ceiling, strangled or torn apart by these fleshy tendrils that dangle everywhere in here, like fleshy stalactites hanging down. Seeing this display, all of you need to make a constitution roll to avoid becoming sickly.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes.
Nice. Zavas, you've seen worse. Flavius,
Constitution.
you're good. Man, look at this awesome rolls. Perlin, yeah, you've seen far worse.
Of course.
Oh, I was on a
I'll
3
push.
and then teetered off.
I'll push and I will
McAnder, you're good. You've seen worse
Get
in the
scared.
Ponds of Half Bay.
I saw
Dang it.
devils eat the flesh off my own family.
So, Peter,
well, I'm scared.
you will also be sickly now.
Oh, okay.
Now, you see in these pews, as you get a little closer, you see piles of bones. They're not, animated skeletons, but there's bones there, as though there were once people seated in those pews that witnessed some form of blasphemy. Up ahead of you, you see an altar, blackened by fire and stained with blood. The altar stands on a raised platform. In front of it is a moss-covered granite font, filled with simmering blood, and inside the font is a burned skeleton. On the altar are smoldering bowls filled with charred bones. A crow sits on the edge of a bowl, picking at the bones with its bloody beak. And levitating above the altar is a dagger, and there's a strange language written on the dagger. Maybe Perlin with a languages roll can try to decipher that.
Is that a dagger I see before me?
Perlin, you translate that, and it reads, if you're not mistaken, it reads, death to the masses, life to the queen.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend touching this dagger. It seems to be horribly evil.
It is protected by... Yeah, it's definitely evil. Not just horribly evil, definitely horribly evil. It is protected by a black aura, and even if you were to try to get close, you feel yourself being repelled away.
Well, Flavian, what better time for an apprentice to learn some new magic than you could inspect these ritualistic properties here? Yes.
Zaba,
Most fascinating, yes.
When you step over to the side, Zaba, you see a huge oxidized brass organ, and before it sits a choir of faceless spirits in the pews. It's like they're waiting for someone to play that organ.
I don't know any music.
Do I recognize any holy symbols in this temple?
Yeah, give me a myths and legends roll.
Nice.
So you see symbols like the ones you saw at the cathedral in Gloomshire, but they have been profaned. They've been scrawled over with blood, and the symbols are that of skulls and flames. Zaba, when you get up there, you see the sanctum. There is a being that is suspended in the air with dark fleshy tendrils wrapped around her body and sticking to the floor, walls, and ceiling. An aura of sickly green smoke billows from her, causing the stained glass to reflect the light on the walls and ceiling. And behind her is a statue that used to be an angel but now has fangs, spikes protruding from its body, and spindly corvid-like wings. When you enter the sanctum, the being begins to open her eyes, and as she does, you see the demon Morrigan. And
God.
when
Help.
when she opens her eyes, you hear the tolling of the bell.
I thought that was just a statue.
We're going to be in battle.
Uh-oh.
So let me grab everybody here. And when that bell tolls, those piles of bones that we saw, they begin to instantly stitch together, and skeletons rise up. All right. Well, here's a nice little boss battle for us. Let's see if we're up for it. Too bad we didn't have time for a rest. Let me have P.O.
Yeah, I might be in trouble.
We'll be okay. You know, at least as long as one of us makes it out alive.
Pio always goes last.
All right. You're a one-shot weapon. We'll keep you protected.
This skeleton is going to swap initiative with Morrigan. And Morrigan will go first.
Zaba, come back to us.
Oh, I have a picture of Morrigan. I should show you that.
Oh, I need...
Oh! Okay.
I like the stretching out skin on the mouth. Yeah.
Death shriek. Morrigan lets out an eerie screech, causing a fear attack to everyone within 10 meters. That might just be Zaba, although she's going to move. Yeah, she's going to move, so it will get a few more. So she's got movement. Let me have her take her movement. She will come down by where that dagger is. It'll be right there. And then, does that get everyone? Yep, that's going to get everybody. So I will roll for everybody. Ooh,
Retro.
Flavius.
Oh no, I'm scared.
All right. Pio, do you push it?
No, I don't really have. Well, yeah, sure, I'll push it.
And I need McCander to make a will roll as well.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, you got
Yay.
it. So otherwise, this is just Flavius. Yeah, just Flavius. So Flavius, you get a scream. You scream in horror, which causes everyone around you to immediately suffer a fear attack as well.
Oh my god.
So
it makes sense that he would cause that.
Oh yeah, to see him screaming. So all of you need to make another will roll. Perlin's good.
What is
Even me?
Each person will only ever need to make one roll to see.
So
No, you're
that's,
not 10 meters.
So that's if, like, then I roll it again and it's another scream. It won't hit everybody.
Gotcha.
That is.
Please. Okay.
Yeah,
It
you'll be
doesn't
able to hear that
specify
sound,
range.
Zaba. So I think if you can hear it.
Yeah, okay.
So I need Zaba.
You got this.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you're all good. And so that's all that happens. Flavius just lets out a scream. That could have been far, far worse. Flavius, your turn.
Okay, well, I don't actually know. Oh god, okay, not.
That pillar might be blocking your way.
There's nowhere to go.
Yeah, he almost went right next to the demon because I couldn't see around that pillar. That would have been awkward.
I'll just stand right over here. Oh shit!
Hello
You
there.
move a slightly closer to her. If I attack her, at least I can try to guardian you.
Flavius, a question. Rather than
There you
playing
go.
your instrument, do you go play that organ?
That's what I was about to ask him. What if
Well, he
goes-
wanted to originally before we were attacked by a demon. That was his original goal, but well, I guess he would have had the movement. I don't know. That was. I mean, we were talking about getting the dagger, but as soon as he fell on Organ, that was toward his attention. That's for sure.
Well, unless the organ strengthens the demon, of course.
Yeah,
Which is a
would I
concern, yeah.
suggest such a thing? I might.
As it is, I've already used my ability.
Okay. Well,
Let's go.
do you play your? I forget. You have
Yeah, I did.
Oh, perfect. So this boons for everybody.
Yay.
Skeleton. Oh, not Morgan. Sorry, skeleton. Select token. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm on the measuring tool. That's why. Okay, skeleton will move up and goes after Perlin. Comes at you with a short sword. Perlin, do you take the hit? Do you evade? Do you fast footwork? What do you do?
Now, he's not close enough for me, right?
No.
I think. No.
Ooh, do you push that, Perlin?
You got this.
Yes, barely. You can move one square, Perlin. That will cost you your action. The skeleton will charge across. He will double move. Nope. No, double move. He'll get up to here. Then he cannot attack. Zaba.
Okay. Oops. I am going to target Morgan and do dark binding.
Ooh. Just the little hands that come up.
Yep, so then a bunch of ghastly hands come up from the ground and grab Morrigan, holding him in place like ensnaring roots.
Nice.
And so not only is he locked in place then, but there's a boon to the next attack on the target if it's a demon or undead, which
Excellent,
he's
which
a
it
demon.
is. Perfect.
And then also I can move, right?
Yep.
So 6.
And then it would be Perlin, but
Gonna go
Perlin
through
used his action to evade. We go to this skeleton, which will double move up to here. That's its turn. Makander, your turn.
Oh, I could go for Morrigan, but I have a skeleton on.
Now you'd have to
Perlin.
make an evade roll even to step away
Yeah.
from that skeleton.
Yeah, I don't have good evade, so I'll just try to get the skeleton that's on Perlin.
You do get a boon.
Okay, and then I have my ill temper. Okay.
Mark Morgan is restrained. Nice. Ooh, huge blow. Instantly shatter that skeleton. Bone fragments fly all over Perlin. How do you take that guy out?
It's just an overhand. It's an angry. He's frustrated.
Now do you move?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if I'm gonna think I'll move to here.
All right. Pio.
Okay. Pia, thank you, Makander, for coming to Pio's aid. However, Pio is going to leap away.
That's the idea. I'm actually coming to Perlin's aid.
I see. Okay. Pio is going to leap away, trying to hit the evade. Now, do you get a boon to every roll in a turn or just one?
Every roll with the music.
Okay. So I will do my evade roll before leaving the boon.
You're a cruise missile, Pio.
Yep. Nice. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, I guess
Now
I had a Bane for some reason as well.
Is it your armor or are you dazed?
Oh no, it was my armor. Yeah.
Yep, your
chainmail.
armor. Yep. So then, if you leap, you will get a boon for leaping, a boon from the music, and a boon from the dark binding. So the odds of you getting a dragon are high.
Well,
Nice.
let's hope anyway.
Oh,
Here we
there
go.
it is.
Okay.
There it is.
Or two.
Two drag.
Nice.
Crazy. You're the right person to have the sword.
And this is a magical weapon.
Here we go. Not a very good roll, but
That's
all
not
right.
bad.
That's pure damage.
Pure damage. She is not bloodied. That was a solid hit.
yep. And now you see why Zava and her make such a great team. He holds him steady, and she jumps on top of him.
Yep. That's the plan.
Can only move. This one down here can only move. And this last one can only move. Actually, it can move right there. And now Morrigan has to make an evade roll with a Bane to break free. Oh, this should be with it. Well, that should do it. Yep. So Morrigan is able to break free. That's the action, but then Morrigan can move. And Morrigan will move right to there. And we go to the next round. Pio, you're up first, and then Morrigan double attacks.
All right. Yeah. Sorry, dogs in the background. All right. Pio is going to so I didn't use my thing. I have to use my thing. So frog leaping. This is for last turn.
Okay.
And then this turn, I guess I'll just do the same thing. She'll just keep bouncing around.
It's a really tall church. You can jump up really high and bring that sword straight down onto Morrigan.
You're like Yoda, just jumping around.
Right?
Yeah, yeah, basically.
So 2 boons.
And so 2 boons this time. Roll.
Nice, that's a hit.
Good. Damage. My damage is not that good.
Well, you're used
That's
to rolling
okay.
demons or dragons.
Yeah, that's true. This
Still-
is like the tournament game where like I was hitting everything, but I was rolling ones on every
Yep.
damage dice.
Morrigan will go, and Morrigan will do a...
I think Pio might be in trouble.
a blade whirlwind. She swings her swords in an arc. Everyone within 4 meters, which is just going to be Flavius and Pio, will take 2d8 slashing damage. Flavius or... well, Flavius first. Do you evade? Do you parry? Do you fast footwork? Flavius evades. You can move 1 square, and that was to use your action to evade? Or were you fast footwork?
Yeah, he does not have fast footwork.
Perfect. And then Pio, do
That
you...
was action.
Do you
Can
have
this be parried?
defensive? If you have defensive, you can parry this because you've already used your action, or if you have fast footwork, otherwise you're taking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can parry this.
I will be parrying. So I use my sword skill, right?
Yep, and then just select parry, and you get a boon. Although the music will end with Flavius's turn.
Okay.
Oh, a dragon. With a
Nice
dragon,
boon.
yeah, you get a free attack against him.
Okay. I will take it.
Let me see what damage happens to your sword. Your sword's just fine.
Or no, that's my shield. I use my shield.
Oh, your shield is just fine. So now
And
you
then,
can.
all right, with 1 boon, and let's try again.
A
Oh,
dragon. You
Yes.
gotta be kidding me. Okay, let's do it.
all right. Let's keep swinging.
A lot of ones, a lot of fives. Wow.
30.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot of damage she's been
Demon
dealing.
blood sprays out. Now, Pio, with a successful parry, you can move the enemy 1 square and yourself 1 square if you choose to.
Yeah. Let me move her back to the right, away from Flavius.
Okay, like up
And then-
there.
Let me move like this,
Perfect.
and that's it.
Morrigan's turn. Carrion Barrage. Morrigan flies into the air and spews out decayed flesh of dead creatures. Everyone within 10 meters must roll evade, taking 1d10 damage and being exposed to a disease of virulence 12 if failed. So within 12 or 10 meters, is that everybody? That's everybody. So Flavius. So yeah, everyone can make an evade roll. It's not your action.
We have a.
Oh yeah,
This
have
is
one
before
boon.
Flavius, so we get a boon,
Yeah,
right?
so there's still a boon on this. So Flavius.
Come
Who does
on,
agility,
under 12. No, I gotta push this or I'm gonna die. Sick. Oh wait, I am already sickly, huh? I guess I gotta take dazed, which is bad for me. But let's come on.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay, so no one
Oh my god.
failed. Yeah, so no damage and no disease. Incredible. Flavius, you used your action to evade. We go to skeleton. This skeleton
Can you
is
still
going
move, or
to
is
go
that-
after. Actually, you can't move. You got the 1 square for your evade. That's all the movement that you can.
Okay,
move.
yeah.
This skeleton is going to topple McAnder. So I think this is. So McAnder, you need to make an evade roll. You need to beat a 9, otherwise you will be knocked prone.
That's agility?
It's just your evade skill.
Ah, okay. Hold on 1 second here. That's not going to be good.
And you probably have a bane on it from your chainmail. Oh, and you do. You wow. Okay, you beat a 9. You remain on your feet. This one here will try to topple you again. And fails. Perlin, you're up. You push that, Perlin?
I have so many conditions.
This one's going after Perlin. With short sword, he will stab you right in the gut. And that's a hit. Now, Perlin, you have used your action. You can fast footwork this, or McAnder can guardian you.
Can I, I'm going to guardian
Yeah.
that. Let me just do the willpower. Okay.
So this will come into McAnder. And your armor blocks all of it. Excellent. This skeleton, let's see, Pio Flavius will it go after? It will go after Flavius. Skeleton will take a step forward and will slash you in the gut as well. And rolls a
wow.
dragon. If
No.
you don't have
That's
fast
not within.
no, not within
This
2
is-
meters.
Okay.
You don't have fast footwork or anything. You'd have to roll a dragon on the
No.
evade anyway. All right. This could get ugly.
And he
for
could do that.
Flavius.
It is possible. He's not that hurt, but he's a little hurt.
You got this.
Oh.
He's not dead.
It could have been way worse. Oh, you are unconscious, and so you're bleeding out, but you're not dead. So you didn't insta die. That's the good news. Bad
Yeah,
news
which is theoretically possible. That could have happened.
Oh yeah.
So
Give me a Constitution roll to see if you have a serious injury. Your character seems to lose digits.
oh yes.
On hand and paw. Yep, you're good.
Nice.
This
Oh,
skeleton
just.
is going to go after Makander. And it is going to find the weak spot. Getting through your armor. And no, does not. Rolls a dragon, but the 19 is what we take. Zaba, your turn.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna leapfrog over Flavius and attack this thing.
Nice.
So I guess I gotta do leaping. and then
So you get a boon on your attack.
I get a boon. Yes.
Oh, I still have that marked as restrained. Let me take that off.
Here we go.
And with the dragon, wow,
A lot
I
of
got a
dragons.
dragon.
you did.
Yeah.
Didn't show the dragon on my. Okay. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, you'll take it.
Yep. Double weapon damage. Here we go. Come on. What?
Not bad, not great, but not bad. He rolled a lot of low dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, a 2, a 1, another 2, and then a 1, and then a 7.
A lot of ones and twos.
Makander.
Oh, McKender's holding the line down
Right?
there. Look at that.
Surrounded.
McKender's like, wait a second, I'm 10? So McKender will attack here.
And free up Perlin a little.
Yeah, whatever he can do. Alright, so am I still getting the extra boon from the song?
No, the bard
Okay,
is
so
down.
just the one, just the one then.
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh, thank goodness for that.
Yeah, thank goodness, man. Not much though. Alright.
Not enough
Low
to
rolls.
drop it, but so be it. Morrigan will go. And Morrigan will do. Throws a spear through everyone in a 10-meter line for 2d8 piercing damage. Can be parried to
Jesus.
halt the attack from progressing. Here's what Morrigan's going to do.
Oh.
And this is going to go between Zaba and Pio. It's going to hit them both. So if Zaba parries this, that will halt the progress. Otherwise, it will go through Zaba and into Pio. So Zaba, do you parry? Do you evade? Do you take the hit?
I can't parry. I don't think I have to do evade.
And fast footwork or using your action to evade?
And I'm gonna do fast footwork.
Okay. Make an evade roll. There's no bane or no boons.
Ooh.
You succeed. You can move one square, and now Pio. Spear's coming in at you. Do you take this hit? Do you parry? Do you evade? Do you use defensive?
So
fast footwork?
2d8. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 hit points and 4 chainmail. So I would need to take 10 or less to live.
So it could get
On
you.
t-
Average
We
two-
is,
need you.
yeah, average is going to be like, what, 9 points?
Yeah, because the only thing is, like, I think I need to say I could parry it, right? So I could use defensive, but then I can't get a boon for leaping, and I'm trying to
Right.
take this thing down as soon as possible. But I could also just take the hit and just hope that I don't die. I think.
I
What do
wouldn't
you
take. I wouldn't take the risk.
Don't take that. Don't take that.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still just run up and attack.
All right. I guess I will use defensive then, and I will try to parry it.
And use your, because you have a shield, that's how you parry a ranged
Yep.
attack. So
the
Yep.
shield.
No boons, just straight shield. Come on, baby. Yay.
You got it. So
Nice.
let's see what damage your shield takes. This is also what you would have taken. You would have taken 10. Your shield takes 10, but it can take that. So you are okay. Zaba, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take a swing with the sword.
I would have had 1 hit point left. I would have lived.
You got this, Abba. Silver sword, right? Does
Yep.
it do anything extra?
It does. It does max damage. Doesn't take partial damage from the silver sword.
Nice.
Oh man, it's close. It is close.
Okay.
Perlin.
Um.
Do you have gust of wind, Perlin?
No, I'm going to try and evade.
Okay. No boons.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I think you
Nice.
got it. Yes, you can move. Now, can you banish or purge? Or are you healing Flavius?
Yeah, I was more going to heal Flavius, I think.
Sounds good to me. Get that music rolling again.
Oh,
Nice.
Excellent.
Oh, and
No.
a great roll, too.
Yeah.
Flavius, you instantly feel better as you recover 12 hit points, back up to max, I think. Perlin, you still have movement if you want to take it. You're going to go back to the skeletons? I guess you want to be around Makander. Yeah, probably right there.
And that's all. I will stay.
Okay. This one is going to find the weak spot on Makander. And that's a no. Flavius, you can stand up. You instantly feel better. You have a skeleton right next to you, but you can take an action.
He'll move away or try to. Let's see if he can.
Oh, that's
Close,
nice.
very close.
Oh, no, you got it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And he will. This might not get everybody. Hold on. Definitely not PO.
Pio will be in it when
So he'll
she
Yeah,
comes up
when
to
she
the
lands
Morrigan.
there. There's boons.
Yeah. Kind of just in awe of his mentor. Boons for everybody. Yep.
Nice. Makander, you're up.
Okay,
You
so
don't
if
have
anyone
double
tries to
slash, do
move,
you? Double slash would be great.
I don't. But if anyone tries to move away, I get an opportunity,
Oh yeah.
right?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
they'll get a chance to make an evade roll. If they fail, you get an
So
opportunity.
this
to attack.
fine weakness guy, I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, he's going for your weak spots, your tender bits.
Okay. All right.
I don't know where that is
so-
in a duck, but apparently he knows.
Cleo. All right, so let's take a look here. Boom, I get the +2 now.
Yeah, we'll take that 3. Ooh, that is a good hit. How do you smash that guy dead?
It's just a side swipe. He's just, again, he's frustrated. He wants to be taking on this demon, but he has to deal with all these.
Well, you're
Kind of
protecting
skeletons.
everybody else because they've been trying to wail on you, so you've
Yeah.
been doing your job holding that line. This skeleton is going to go for Zaba. And he will slash you. And I think that's a miss. That is a miss. Alright, this one is going to try to topple Makander. Oh, nope. Fails. Pio, your turn.
All right. Pio's
You got
gonna try to.
Is this your last leap?
I don't have a leap anymore
not
because
your
I
leap.
had to use defensive.
Oh,
so
true. So just charge up. You just get the one boon from the
charge
song.
up the one boon song.
You got it.
come on, another dragon, maybe.
It doesn't matter. Nice.
City
How
over
many
here.
have you
Oh my
Hilarious.
God.
It's like six or seven dragons, I swear.
All right, let's do
Where'd
it.
you get your dice?
Right?
For real.
They're loaded. Oh, look at all that.
Oh, not very much, but it loves rolling 25 too.
All right, you killed
Oh
her.
yeah, great job.
When you kill Morrigan, the undead do not die. Her body turns into a black smoke mist. And from the mist you see that crow-like face of Morrigan. And she says, "This is not the end. I am but banished. In 10 years, I will come back from the abyss. I know your face. I know your scent. I will hunt you to the ends of the earth." And her voice echoes as though she's being pulled or falling down a great pit.
Oh, I probably should have let Perlin banish her, huh? Or do the other thing. What was the other thing?
Purge.
Exercise? Purge, yeah.
It's okay. In 10 years, you get to fight her all over again.
Well, I'll be stronger then, I guess.
But the skeletons are still going at it. That did not halt the skeletons. This one will try to topple Makander.
We'll find a way.
And it does not. These guys are terrible. And this one will likewise try to topple Makander. No, wow.
Oh my God, that's 3 19s.
How many 19s
That's 3.
can they roll?
Yeah.
All right. Fifth time's the try and topple Makander. There we go.
Well, there you
Makander,
go.
Need to make an evade skill roll. You have to beat a 2. Or 2 or less.
All right. Well, I get +2 to my roll. So here we go. 2 or less. Let's see. Nope.
Ooh, close. So you hit the ground. Now, when you're on the ground, that will give them a boon, plus they'll do additional damage to you. So once you're down, they're going to start wailing on you. Perlin, your turn.
I will throw a stone at the only skeleton that will go before Makander.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's a hit. Ooh, good damage, but his armor and bone structure seem to block quite a lot of that. That one is going after Makander, and he's going to find the weak spot. He'll get a boon because you're prone. Well, plus a bane, so it's just a straight roll. And he does. So, Makander, you can still try to parry this or try to evade this. Otherwise, this will hit you and your armor will not count.
I'll parry it then.
Are you using defensive or using your action to do this?
I think I'm going to use defensive. Let me just burn that. Okay.
Now make a parry roll, and then I will roll the damage.
So I click on shield? Is
Yep,
that?
click on shield, and then on the second window that pops up, select parry.
And I still get my boons, right?
Yes, from the song.
Okay.
And that is a success. You parry. Your shield will take this damage. Yeah, your shield is just fine. Otherwise, you would have taken the full 10 without that happening. Now, it is your turn, Makander. I assume you want to stand up.
Yeah, I'll use my stand up and.
So, free action to stand. You can still take an action, and you can move if you like.
All right, I'll just attack this guy in front of me.
Oh, a dragon.
Nice dragon.
I should have taken free attack on another.
Well, but it's fun to smash him. If you want to do the free attack on another enemy, you can. We'll do the math the hard way. So you're going to roll 2d8 plus 1d4.
Okay, 2d8 plus 1d4.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I'm trying to do this. First, I'll do the 2d8. See if it'll actually let me do it. No. All right, hold up. Sorry. And then
6, so 7 plus 1d4. 8. He will absorb 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll take 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then you can free attack against another enemy. Go ahead and target the next one, and then swing away.
it'll be this guy here. And then I roll a regular attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Another dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Now, do you want a free attack? You can attack the guy you just hit, or you can.
We're
do
all
extra
rolling
damage.
insane
I
today.
know.
Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah. All right, so I choose this guy again.
Well, click on critical hit, and it'll ask what you want to do.
It didn't give me any of the. Let me see if I can get it in the chat. Hold on 1 second. Okay, there we go.
And then it should roll damage
free
for
attack.
the first guy. Yeah,
It's
so then
not letting
if you
me
click on
roll.
roll damage, will it do it for the first guy? If not, I can do it for you.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, there
There's
you
go.
Perfect. So that is the first guy. Get him on there.
And
Nice. You
now-
take him out, and now you can attack either the same guy you hit or someone else.
All right, let's attack the same guy. It's kind of, yeah. These booms are helpful. That's for sure.
Another dragon.
Yeah, they are.
3 in a row.
I'm saying.
It's like Berserker, but without the trait.
He's just going crazy. He's just cleaving
Who
everything.
needs double
Well, he
slash?
didn't, he didn't get to kill the demon, so he's frustrated.
Yeah.
Way to prove
Killing every
yourself.
single one of these
And
things.
then attack the next guy. You get a free attack. Can you get 4 dragon streak here?
Let's see. This may be the end.
Oh, so
Still ahead.
close.
No, that won't do it.
That was impressive. Wow. Flavius.
Yeah, I think he'll trade with Zappa,
All right, Zaba, you're up.
assuming you're willing.
Keep the song going.
Yeah, I guess I'll just attack that guy right in front of me. Boom. Swing away.
Nice.
$11 damage.
How do you take him out? It's nothing like Vikander's little, meat grinder he's got going over there.
Yeah, I think he a couple quick slashes first, cutting him below the abdomen in half, and then along the neck, cutting the head off, and a couple quick swipes horizontally.
Nice. And then you've got movement if you want to take it. 7 squares.
Yeah, I can move down here.
Okay. Theo. There we go.
I almost feel like I don't want to take this from Vikander.
Right?
Take
But
it.
I might as well not, give us a chance to get smacked again. Do I get a boon or no?
You do from the song.
Right.
Your frog frenzy is in full effect.
Hiya.
Oh, I thought that was another dragon. Oh my goodness.
Not this time. But a good damage roll this time.
Wow. Wow. Excellent damage roll.
I think it's dust.
Yeah, just pulverize it. That's the last skeleton. Look at that. And no one is down and dying, so we can go out of initiative order. When Morrigan passed away and the skeletons are gone, that dagger that was up on the altar clatters down to the stone surface of the altar.
Oh, Perlin got it. 6 spot hidden roll.
Perlin, what are you searching for specifically? Anything besides?
Well,
the
I
dagger?
figured I would look for treasures and other valuable items that the demon might have had here.
So you see that that demon tooth dagger that falls down.
And I definitely do not touch that. I do take note of it, though.
That black aura has dissipated. It looks like a knife. It doesn't have that that foul magic radiating over it. You find 3 silver coins, Perlin.
I guess they didn't have much in the way of money down here.
Yeah, not right here anyway.
Damn. I was trying to look for around
what's
the
this?
area where the Morrigan disappeared to see if anything had fallen or dropped where she had disappeared.
Just a pile of ash. It smells like sulfur and brimstone.
Is there anything up here we can like kick over ceremonial stuff to?
There's that stone font. It is attached to the ground, but you could push it over. Kind of like Conan pushing over that bowl of human stew in the movie.
Yes, all the skulls falling out of the green slime. Yeah, I'll shove it over.
You shove it over, and this bloody broth...
With Flavius out of the way.
Yeah. Flavius, look out. This black and red broth spills out, and you see the bones of a full skeleton in there. It spills out on the ground, and still around the finger, which is formed into a fist, you see a gold wedding ring around there. A humble ring, but enough to signify this person was married.
We know who that was.
This is probably Jurgen. This is probably the guy that was hired to come out here and help.
Does it look like perhaps the demon had any secret passageways or doorways in this temple?
With your spot hidden roll, you don't find any. Now, there are still some doors that we've not opened. There's that portcullis back the way we came in. There's a couple doors over here on the wall to the east. There's a door down to a few doors down to the south. Zaba found a door that leads outside.
I think this one probably goes outside
Yeah,
too,
that one
right?
goes outside as well.
Did anybody take the knife?
Nobody.
Perlin said not to touch it, and I trust his judgment. These doors might be somewhere. Go somewhere. What do we
I'm
think?
gonna smoke my
Can-
pipe while you guys look for doors.
Can
At least-
Pio kind of look at the knife again?
Yeah.
She almost like wants to take it for Zaba. And she trusts Perlin, but she's precocious in that way.
Yeah, you can drag that onto your character sheet. Now, I did see that someone opened this door, so let me tell you what you find in there. I think Perlin saw
quickly
the
closes that.
ghost. So this used to be the priest's quarters and a sermon preparation room. The furnishings should have decayed after all these years, but they're in impeccable shape. Clearly this is a result of strong magic. A skeleton lies chained on the bed, which has a crimson cover, and a chest beneath the bed. You can see it from here. There's a dark mahogany armoire carved with angels, a wide bookshelf, a large mirror, and an imposing desk. The spirit of a priest sits by the desk, studying a book.
Well, Perlin, you know how to talk to ghosts.
Yes, I've talked with a few spirits, though I think this one might be alerted to our presence now. It doesn't seem to be hostile.
Yeah, after hearing the battle and the door opening, he didn't seem bothered, so he's probably not hostile.
Do we want to? Oh, everyone else is okay, so maybe we don't need to rest. Pio's looking a little beat up, but
Yeah, you may want to take a rest, Pio.
Or you want to take a shift rest?
Or a stretch,
Yeah.
if you want to do the stretch rest, like a 15-minute one, that's about as long as it takes to kind of search for the treasures and stuff.
sure.
Oh, stretch rest, yeah.
Perlin, the spirit turns its head and regards you, and whispers in a dry voice like pieces of parchment fluttering in a breeze. He says, "I am Archibald, former priest of this place. And you can see around his neck there is a chain with a key on it. You've come into this temple. Do you serve the Dark One? Or are you here to cleanse it?
No, the Dark One has been cleansed for the time being. Fear they may return, but for the time they are gone. They have been dealt with. Do you seek something, Spirit? I know many of you linger because you seek something.
Yes, you see on the bed my mortal remains. I would see them buried, that I might have peace. If you do this, I will give you this key. It opens the portcullis near the entrance. It will lead you down into the catacombs. I have more I can give you, but you must give me your oath that you will bury me.
Yes, I will see that you're buried. I will make sure the ground is consecrated and the likes. I am an animist, and I will see that the proper rites are performed. What else can you tell us about this temple? Are there any more traps which we should be careful for?
None here, but I know not what has transpired in the catacombs below. They are vast. I expect that demon's filth has tainted every part of it. Down there you'll find the resting place of sweet Fiona. It was she who slew Morrigan a century ago. But I guess it was you that slew her now.
Yes, it was our humble frog knight. They were the one who did the slaying.
It cost Fiona her life to slay that demon. Step forward, frog.
Theo just peeks out from behind McCander and Perlin and just waves a little bit.
Ribbit.
Come here, frog. I have a few things that I might give to you if you'll take them. Things that perhaps will help you. I was once a paladin. In that chest you'll find my armor. May it protect you as you have protected this temple.
My goodness.
And he says, and you, sorcerer, animist, I have something for you in there as well. A staff of true seeing. In my earlier days, I was known to be a bit of a marksman. My crossbow is in that chest as well. There's a light crossbow of piercing. And a knife. Although I have yet to thrust it into an enemy, it made me feel good to have it on my person, and that is Biter. And then he looks at McCander and says, your axe betrays you. I see you favor the Morning Star. Well, perhaps you will like Skull Cleaver. I clove many a skull with it in my younger, carefree days. I have no further use of these items. If you see me buried, they are yours along with the key that I bear.
Well, is there a specific spot within the cemetery where you wish to be buried, or we could choose near the temple? Perhaps that would suit you well.
I would prefer to be near the temple, so that I might at least consider that my spirit is close to Fiona. But I wish to be in the ground, not in the catacombs.
Yes, I can see that my apprentice, Flavius, carries your remains. It's an apprentice job, I should think, to bear the remains, and I will give the rights.
Noble duty.
You take the remains outside, and the spirit follows you and watches intently to make sure that you do this with all respect. That there's no cussing or cursing or complaining is done. That the remains are placed reverently in the grave, covered over with dirt, and the spirit stands and waits as though expecting words to be spoken. It's not complete until you say the words. Any words will do. Ooh.
Yes, as Flavius plays a tune, Perlin will see the spirit is sent off, that this ground is sacred and made sacred for this spirit, and that no harm will befall the remains, that a spell of perhaps of great power lies over the tomb, and it will be safe here.
And the spirit breathes a sigh and departs. You can have those items. Who wants... Well, the chainmail is intended for Pio, if Pio wants it. The staff is intended for Perlin. The light crossbow, I'm thinking maybe Zaba?
I'll
Skull
take that.
Cleaver is probably Makander, and if Flavius wants...
Yeah,
Biter-
God.
Wow.
So Perlin consecrates the ground and then gives his rites.
Yeah, you absolutely do. In fact, the ground is warm to the touch as you cast away any sort of foulness that may have seeped into it. And you know that no unclean plant will take root there, and that no unclean thing will dig up those remains, and that this humble priest will finally have his rest.
Yes, may he rest well and oversee the temple he sought to keep in his life.
Excellent. If you guys want to take some of that loot, you can. Should just be able to open your character sheet and drag it onto there. And did everybody get at least something?
Yeah, thank you.
That's cool.
Yes, Perlin takes the staff.
And Perlin, if you use sense magic, all of these things radiate some form of, if not magic, at least mastercrafted. The chainmail gives an extra point of armor. It's not magical, but an extra point of armor. That staff of true seeing is enchanted. A 1 or 2 will be a dragon. It also gives you access to farsight and scrying. The light crossbow of piercing is enchanted, and it does a little extra damage. Instead of 2d6, it does 3d4. Biter,
Yes.
the blade, is likewise enchanted and does 3d3 instead of 2d4. And then Skull Cleaver is also enchanted, does 4d4 instead of 2d8. That is an enormous battle axe forged of meteoric iron, and the blade thrums with dark vibrations when decapitating a foe.
So for that, I forego the shield and use it as two-handed, right?
You could, I don't think it's a two-handed. No, it's one-handed, so you could do it with one hand.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, and they all get a dragon on 1 and a 2.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. So they all count as magical weapons for the purposes of harming the undead, which is also nice.
Nice.
That's for defeating Morrigan. That's that reward there. There's a couple more rooms in here that we haven't explored. We can check those out. If we want to go to the catacombs, we know it's through that portcullis out the way we came. That room is storage. Let me roll a 1d6. There's a table. Let's see what is in here. 5. There are decomposing body parts that release disgusting corpse gas. All of you need to roll Constitution or become diseased.
Oh no, I'm
Here's
so
the,
bad at that now.
I'll show you the. Here's the table I get to roll on.
Oh, great.
Ooh. Look at all these dragons. Unreal.
It is Dragon City.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm diseased. I guess I can try to push it, but I'm not going to. I'll just...
Oh, damn.
Oh, wait. I get to
Yeah,
remove a condition from a stretch rest, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I would have probably removed agility, to be honest. So I'll just take the difficulty.
Dang. So, Flavius, you are diseased. The way that disease works is you become sickly, and you'll lose 1d6 hit points. While you're sick,
What if I was already sickly?
then you'll take another condition.
Okay.
While you're sick, you cannot heal hit points, willpowers, or conditions. And you make a new roll every day, and if you fail, then you take another d6 points of damage. If you reach 0 hit points while you're sick, you will die a day later. As soon as you pass that, then you're fully cured. You can stop rolling. If someone tends to you with the healing skill while you are sick, that person makes the roll against the disease instead of you. So they'll make the healing roll instead of you making your constitution roll. If you have an herbal concoction, that will add a boon to that roll. So that is Flavius and Pio. Nice. Perlin, do you heal Flavius or Pio?
Oh no, Perlin was healing himself
healing
first.
himself. Oh,
He also failed.
nice. Oh, did you fail as well? Oh, yeah, you did. Nice. So, Perlin, you managed to
He
heal
had a
yourself.
herbal concoction, but he used it to heal himself first. He can attempt to heal the others, but it might be difficult without his concoction.
As long as you're better, that's all that matters. You want to try healing Pio? You can make a healing roll. You'll have a no boon from the herbal concoction. Wow. Pio, you're good. How about Flavius,
Phew.
your apprentice?
Thank you, Perlin.
We knew he was good for something.
Good for so many things. The only thing
Yeah.
Pio's
Oh,
good
and
for
a
is
foot.
hitting stuff.
And hit it you do. So we've got there's a door down here at the entryway, as well as that portcullis that we now have the key for.
Did Flavius want to try that organ?
Well, funny you mention it. I would love to. I would desperately love to. But if you think it's unwise, I'm happy to just leave.
What about
And
this
it is
whole
certainly unwise.
descending stairwell thing?
Yeah.
What is...
These are stairs that lead up to the bell tower. These stairs are
Oh.
slippery with black demon just fluid. You don't know if this is some secretion or mucus, but this just seeps necrotic energy. You can hear flapping up above in the bell tower.
Huh. Well, I guess if we really want to fight, we know where to go get one.
Oh, yeah. And then we also have the key to the portcullis. Perlin, you've got that key. Do you unlock that?
There could be
Well,
really good treasure up there, though.
Yes, would we want to try the organ first? Perhaps that will scare off the bats that are inevitably up there.
That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe.
Well, our bard should be able to play the organ.
Yeah, if you want to give me a performance roll, Flavius, you go over to the organ.
Give it your best Beethoven's Fifth.
Someone says, play Freebird.
Oh, I have to take
He does
the
have just
1d6
whatever he's
damage,
playing under the
right?
sun. Yeah.
Your way to heaven.
I will take 1 damage.
Nice. Let's get
That's
it.
a big organ.
Bonk.
It's got a lot of pipes, and you work the foot pedals. There's a bellow down there, and as you pump those pedals, you can hear the air building up in the organ, Flavius. Let's get that performance roll.
Yeah. Can I use, I mean, that's not really in the description, but can I use musician to help?
Absolutely.
Because I have a band.
Absolutely. Yep.
You know, he is practiced.
You are
he
a
doesn't
musician.
Just
So. Ooh.
Oh, jeez. What a night for him.
Push it.
You play the devil's chord, a first, third, and a fifth. And as the sound blasts out, you're like, no, that's not the right one. And then you play the complete chord. And as you play that, you feel a vibration in the temple, and the sound waves blast up, and smoke pours out of the pipes, and you hear that flapping leave the tower and slowly drift away somewhere elsewhere out over the graveyard.
We go upstairs.
Yeah, quick before they come back. Let's get our loot.
Up the stairs, you find what looks like a nest for one of those winged horrors that you fought, the same kind you fought down in the well. One of those horrible creatures. This looks like some sort of nest. I think I have a picture of the winged horror. Yeah, looks like one of these things. And there are several young in here, and they're small, and their eyes are closed, and their mouths are opening as though they think their mother has returned with food. And you can see in here bones, look like halfling bones, probably someone taken from the village.
I'm gonna start stepping on their skulls and smashing them.
Nice. You know, these things are unworthy of life. They are evil to their core, and if you can extinguish their flames now, you needn't fight them when they're larger. You crush those skulls. Let me have, while you're up here, let's have, I'll let one of you make a spot hidden roll as you sift through the nest up here.
I know who that should be.
Yeah. Not McCander.
Perlin will offer to take a look. He's good when it comes to finding hidden spots.
Yep.
Absolutely.
He will pull out his magnifying glass and take a closer look.
Nice.
Oh my. 70 gold. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Silver brooch, 15 copper, 12 silver, and 70 gold, as well as a gold ring. Let's see the value of this ring. It's worth 46 gold. So we find 70 plus
Wow.
19,
Good-
so
good roll.
89 gold. Let's round it up to, let's see, 89 gold, 10 silver. That'd be 90 gold.
Not too hasty. This ring is precious beyond value to Perlin. It's very he will instead put it on his finger.
Nice. And it feels good on your finger. It's nice and warm and comforting and very shiny, something you could paw at regularly. If we want to divvy up the money, then we've got 70 gold. That is, 14 gold each.
Perlin will forego his share. He simply wants his ring.
Now I got to divide that by 4. So what's 4 into 70? We'll say, I don't know, 15 gold each.
Okay.
Even though that's 60. Let's do 18 gold each.
Okay.
That's better. 18 gold each, and then you each get, we'll round it up to 15 silver, so 5 silver each, 5 copper each. The silver brooch is worth this times 5 in silver. So what's that, 40 silver? So it's another 8 silver for everybody.
Nice.
And
That was worth it.
yeah, absolutely. Got rid of some baby winged horrors and found a nice little pile of loot. Now, this all likely belonged to people in Gloomshire that fell prey to these things. So, you know, this could belong to someone, but, you know, hey, maybe no one looks at the ring on Perlin's finger and recognizes it. As long as you're not pawning it off in town, maybe you'll be okay.
They're vampires now anyway.
Right? Who cares? Perlin, do you unlock that portcullis?
Yes, I draw
Your
my hand
precious
away
Zala.
from my new ring and I unlock the gate.
It slides up, and you can see those stairs leading down to the catacombs. And I think that's a good place to stop right there. We'll probably have one more session. and I think we'll finish this. For defeating Morrigan, that is a heroic ability for everybody. Let's also do some improvement rolls. So that's, if you want to do my house rule, is 5 improvement rolls. If you want to answer the questions, I'll give you the questions. Some people like to do rules as written. I'm okay however we do it. We're here to have fun, and fun was had. Did you participate in the game session? Did you explore a new location? That's yes, that's the temple. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? Absolutely. Did you overcome an obstacle without using force?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Did you give into your weakness? That's the questionable one. You all have weaknesses on your character sheets. If you gave into those, absolutely Perlin did. If the rest of you did, then you can take that additional one. And let's...
I think hardy works for...
Oh,
a canter.
absolutely. Absolutely. So let's go to improvements. Perlin, do you want to go first?
Sure, I will go first, and I'm going to take Fearless as my heroic ability.
Perfect. If you... I know you know how to drag that on your sheet. If you want to do that for yourself, that would be great. Evade does not go up. Healing does not go up. Oh, there we go. There's a nice one. Languages goes up. How about persuasion goes up? Can we get sneaking? No. How about spot hidden? This would be a great one. Oh, yes, spot hidden goes up to 17. One more and you get another heroic ability. Slings, you use that effectively? Yes. Oh, you needed that one on your next roll. Animism, can you get it to 18? No. Rat. Still, a lot of improvements there. And then you can take Fearless. Oh, you had not rolled the animism. Never mind. I missed the staves. Excellent. You can go ahead and add Fearless. Zaba, let's take care of yours.
Okay. Acrobatics, no. Awareness, no. Evade.
Oh, you needed to beat a 15.
No. Healing.
Healing. No, you needed to beat a 10.
Sneaking.
Oh,
No.
Gosh.
Crossbows.
There we go.
Yeah.
That goes up to 16 with your new magic crossbow even.
Yeah. Oh, swords, no.
Well, you got one, but it was a big one. Do you know what you want for your heroic ability?
Not sure. I'm thinking either defend or what's the one that gives you more willpower points? Robust?
Focused gives you willpower.
Focused. Yeah, because I do spend a lot of willpower points. I think I want focused.
Focused? Okay. I can find that and drag that over. Focused right there. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yep. And
Real quick, it looks like I already had Fearless. Did you put it on my sheet, or maybe I already had it? I just didn't notice it.
Maybe you already had it. I didn't put it on your sheet.
Because when I added it, it said I had it twice.
Yeah, you must have already had it.
In that case, I'll just choose another one. I was just curious if you had maybe added it.
Nope, I had not. Makander, let's do your improvement rolls. Awareness goes up. Ooh, evade does not. That's too bad. That would have been nice.
That makes sense, though.
Right? You're not exactly spry on your feet. You're wearing 50 pounds of armor and weapons.
Or spotting things.
Oh, there you go. Nice. Axes goes up to 16 with your new magical axe. That's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, man.
And hammers goes up. But not swords. Do you know what heroic ability you want to take?
I do not. I'll look at those.
Okay, perfect. Do you know where they're at in the document?
Yeah, I'll use the journal.
Excellent. P.O. Well, let's do P.O.'s upgrades.
Okie dokie.
Oh, you have almost all the conditions. My goodness.
I had a rough day.
Yeah.
Oh, I already took a... That's me after taking a shift rest,
Wow.
so we're... Oh, finally!
Nice.
Yay.
Swords goes up.
I don't know why spears went up. I didn't use any spears, and I didn't ask it to, but it went up. I'm not sure why.
I don't know. We'll take it, though. No,
But
it
either
didn't
one.
go up.
Should I spot hidden? No. Oh my.
Oh, ugh, absolutely not.
Yay, missing
Oh,
legend.
nice.
I think seeing Perlin heal inspired her, and so she's gonna try to get her healing up as well.
And
Okay,
she
great.
does.
Vade, come on! Yes!
Oh, excellent.
Beast lore.
This one
Nice.
goes up. Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
13 or higher. Oh, we
Yeah.
got it. Excellent. Do you know what you want for your heroic ability?
I think there's. I'm not sure. I'm gonna look over them, but I think there's one that allows me to parry stuff that's normally unparryable, which I think would be cool to
Might
have.
be
But
the what is it, the shield lets you parry monsters.
Shield block?
Shield block lets you parry monster attacks.
Shield block.
yeah, I think that one would be pretty. Can you use that and defensive together?
You can
Yes.
combine it with defensive.
Yeah.
That's great. Then yeah, I would love.
There's a lot of
to-
willpower, but yeah.
Yeah, but maybe if I won't die. I mean,
Yeah, it can be worth it, yeah.
Put shield block on your sheet. If you'd want to change that, let me know. But I've got it on
Yep.
your sheet for
Awesome.
now. So let's go to Flavius. Oh, we like
Oh,
demons
nice. That's
during
good.
this part. So 2 more and you'll get a free heroic ability. Healing goes up.
Oh, did Flavius want to learn a spell before he does all his improvements?
Yeah, and in fact, I left animism off for that reason. Because
You
his
can-
animism is sick, but he can the opportunity to learn magic is very rare. So
yeah.
he's doing good tonight.
Nice,
Jeez.
yeah. Knives goes up. How about swords? No. So
Not
it's an
quite, but I cannot
intelligence roll with a boon to learn a spell from a teacher.
Oh, damn! I'm angry. Uh-oh.
Got it. Look at that.
Thanks.
nice.
What spell did you want to learn?
That's a good question. Actually, I guess I should have figured that out first.
So you have
What
Perhaps
do you want?
Spanish would be a good one.
Spanish.
Yeah, that would have come in handy here for sure.
Let's see what spells, what first level animism or general magic do you have, or second level? Because the healing
Does have
the-
treat wound.
the-
Yeah.
So heal wound as well. You could learn banish, ensnaring roots, heal wound, dispel. The lightning, was it lightning flash?
The problem is that they're all amazing.
Yeah.
Banish would come in handy, but realistically, this adventure is going to end before he's any good at animism. So maybe like dispel or the rank 2 healing would be better. What was it?
You
Heal
can keep
wound?
using this character beyond the adventure.
Oh, I'm sure we'll
Yeah.
have Flavius in other adventures.
Will Perlin be there? Is the question.
Right.
Yeah, learning
learn-
magic, very rare.
So, learning a level 2 spell might be a good opportunity for that. Unless you two now pair up in future adventures.
Right, and like the bard being a healer kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he will show Flavius how to heal wounds more properly rather than just treat them. It has far more effective results if you intonate the words a little bit differently.
So if you want heal wound, I put it on your sheet. If you don't, I know you know how to change them. And then did you take a heroic
definitely.
ability as well, Flavius?
Yeah, fast footwork. That was an easy
So,
choice.
yeah, I was like, if you don't have it, you might want it. Let's see. Anybody else? We're still deciding. McAnder, did you decide what?
I think I'll go shield block as well.
Okay, perfect. It's a great combination for someone with defensive that is good with a shield. So excellent. Got that on there. So that is when you're parrying. If you do defensive, then you can also pay to activate shield block. You can parry monster attacks that normally couldn't be parried. So that's the best part, because unless it specifically says in the monster's attack that it can be parried, or if it's a weapon, it can always be parried. But otherwise, like the vines that slash out, you could parry that with the shield now with that, and you get a boon on the roll, which is fantastic. Double slash is also a great one for you, especially with your axe if you want to hit 2 enemies at the same time.
Right for skeletons.
Right. Anyone else not choose their heroic ability or need help with that? All right. Well, I think one more session we will finish this. So we have defeated Morrigan. We know kind of what's going on in town. We know about the Gloomshire Ale. All we got to do now is figure out, this whole von Walden family. Is Conrad in here? What's in the catacombs? We were told about the Sword of Purity. We have this demon tooth dagger. What do we do with that? That remains for next time, when I think we will finish this adventure. So I'm going to turn off the video. I'll get this posted
Hooray.
tonight, and we will... we're going to have a short break before we meet up again. We've got I've got something else scheduled, Call of the Sea, for those that are in it. That's next Saturday. And then the Saturday after that's the 4th of July. And so then I think the 11th of July is when we'll meet up again. So I did the poll. Everyone said that was okay, so we'll plan that. I think one more session we'll finish this. So
Who
awesome.
took the dagger?
I think, did Pio take it?
Pio's got it on her.
Okay.
She's gonna probably give it to Zabo when she gets a chance, but for now she's got it on her.
We'll see if Pio can
Right on.
put the dagger down, or if she feels compelled.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.